Magical Girls, the D&D 4th edition game played by Otaku. We are now moving into, I think, session 6, something along those lines. And when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they had infiltrated Lady Osterneth's mansion, very well-known lady in the town of Griffin's Peak, to which they had fled from the undead plague in Spirekeep. Underneath the mansion, the adventurers found a secret underground arena where they fought off a number of animals under Osterneth's very watchful gaze. Then, as they were beginning to succeed in that, Osterneth banished them down to a dank room where they discovered a very unhappy beholder, which they managed to defeat, and they found the crystal scepter that they were looking for, that Goonhei, the secret agent, had told them to find. And so they found that...
Secret agent old man, brilliant.
Secret agent old man, yes. No one would suspect. So they got that, then they found a passageway out of the manor house. They are carrying with them, on their shoulders, a guard that they knocked out, like, 4 hours prior. But hey, why not? And they had the crystal scepter, and they are now going down this dark corridor, which opens out into the garden of Osterneth's manor, so behind some bushes. And so, before anything else happens, what do you want to do?
I just want to make one note that we also met Robin Williams.
That is true. Thanks to James.
He was very nice.
Yeah, after he tried to kill us.
Yeah, very nice guy.
It was fun.
You look beautiful. Now die!
10,000 years! So what do you want to do?
The staff is hidden still, right?
Yes, I believe Normakus put it underneath his cloak, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it's underneath. Yep. Yeah, it's underneath his cloak and it's invisible.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think the only thing we can do is probably head over back to Goonhei, get the heck out of here before anyone suspect us, and tell him what we basically know.
Which is?
Well, for starters, we can probably maybe possibly get some answers out of this guard. What do you think?
True. He's the person we have to question.
While we're in the dark corridor, let's wake him up and question him.
I thought we came out of the cave. We're in the garden now. We're behind some bushes.
Let's go back back into the corridor for a few seconds.
Just
That's
drag
fine.
him into a dark alley.
Yeah, pretty much. That can work.
We are totally the heroes here.
We're nice guys. Really. I promise you.
We're the good guys. Wake up! So what do you want to do? He's still unconscious.
Should we do it here or the privacy of the pub? What do you think?
Say again, Zan?
Should we do it here or the privacy of the pub?
The privacy of the pub.
Because I'm saying, like, yeah, sure, we are in a dark corridor, but it can also echo off, and also guards could be roaming around the garden as well.
I will point out you are still on the grounds of Osterneth's manor.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's cover the ground. As quietly as we can with a man on our shoulders.
So that's one vote for leaving.
Yeah, let's go find some other dark alley.
Yeah.
At the pub, onward!
I think we should do it somewhere private.
I'm going to the pub.
Oh.
And why do you keep calling it a pub? It's an inn. Stop trying to be British, boy.
Would you like if I call it a bar?
We should go somewhere where he won't be heard screaming when he awakes.
There are many options therewith. There are certainly sewers. There are...
We have very bad experience with sewers.
This is true. There are many dark alleys in the city. It is night. This is an industrial city. So, there are...
Someone would look twice if someone's dragging a body into an alley.
Wait,
pretty much.
Brad, or, what's your character's name again?
Tyranner.
Tyranner?
Yeah.
Tyranner, yeah. Don't you have the, ritual silence?
I do.
We could use that.
Yeah.
Yep, we could, if we drag him into just a dark alley and then I cast silence, no one would ever hear us. They could still see us, though.
Right.
So it'd have to be fairly hidden.
Nobody can hear you scream.
Well, how about we get out of here first, and then we decide where to take him?
Okay.
Yep.
As you begin to exit the garden, you make your way through the underbrush, you sort of make your way around a corner to find a surprised guard looking at you. And he puts his hand to his belt and then goes, and he looks down at his chest, and there is a knife point sticking out of his chest. And he then slumps forward to reveal music standing behind him.
Shit.
Whoa.
Damn.
And she pulls her knife out of him and says, and looks at Normakus and says, "Well, brother, I see that you are, as usual, having fun in the dark."
It seems appropriate, seeing as you've been, it seems, hanging around with darker crowds these days.
Yes, that was something of a surprise, as you might imagine. I see you did quite well, though.
Yes, I've been training, and the members I'm. Normakus channel, something happens.
Normakus does not want to channel Cthulhu in this world. Believe me.
Anyway, the people I'm traveling with are well equipped to deal with almost anything.
Indeed.
Hey, it's the music girl.
Shut up, Randall. What were you doing with this woman, and why were you simply sat there watching?
Well,
we were attacked.
Brother, I was invited to see an entertainment and was not told what it would be. But as a special guest of Lady Osternath, and since I was done with my singing, I was invited down to see this, and you can imagine my surprise to see that a group of people had wandered their way into an arena to see my brother there. I'm sure you can appreciate the power Osternath wields in this place. Perhaps you do not. You do not. I know you do not work in. You do not travel in my circles. However, to step forward and aid you would put myself, my family, and all I hold dear at risk. And I could very well see that you were having no problem with those poor defenseless creatures.
James just kind of cringes.
I see. You have a fair point.
Her face then sort of softens and she says, "Believe me, Normakus, I had no desire to see you in combat or to see that happen to you, but what else could I have done?"
Tyrander steps forward and says, "Well, nice to meet you, ma'am, but as you can see, we have a guest with us," and I point to the guard, and I ask, "Perhaps you know of a place we could go?"
What sort of fun do you plan with him?
We seek answers, and hopefully he can give us some.
Ah, and undoubtedly he will be more than willing.
Mm-hmm. Or at least I will make him willing.
I see, that sort of fun. Very well. I do not travel in circles that normally deal with such things, I must admit. However, I have heard of a place. There is a club called the Knight's Point. And in there are any number of entertainments occurring at any given time. And all you need to do is find an empty room, close the door, and then have your fun.
I see. It seems like a place we could go.
Yes,
Rent a torture room, only $3.99, $99.99.
That sounds reasonable enough, and then just kind of tilting my head, I look at Normakus and say, should I step back and let you, this fine lady, and your friend talk?
Your friend is in who?
Zan.
Oh, okay. No, this is better served for another time.
As in never.
In Normakus' eyes, yes.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Normakus is going to push this up as long as humanly possible. I'm surprised.
Oh, music. If you know that place, do you know a way to get out of here? Cause yeah, we're supposed to be kind of dead.
Let's see here. She points and says, probably the easiest way out is the way I found here. There is a passageway through the underbrush over there that leads to a locked door, and I'm sure you will have no trouble finding your way through that lock.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
You are welcome, I'm sure.
Ignore him.
She says, so, Normakus, will I be seeing you at my place later?
Well, I will make my... sorry, I don't know. I'm tired and it's not even the middle of the day. Yes, anyway, yes, I'll do my best efforts to at least stop by.
Yeah. By the way, Zan, she's already mentioned that, you know, they're siblings.
Yeah, Karion knows.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
It takes a while for things to process it, carry on. There's just a monkey with some cymbals going... Violence,
There's no backspace on the typewriter.
I'm imagining one of those old, you know, like wooden difference engines where, you know, it's like all gears and things moving. Anyway. All right, and so she sort of arches an eyebrow at you as if to say, you know, are we done here?
We'll be leaving now.
You do not need my permission. You have taken all the permission that you would ever need around here.
I bow.
All right, so off you guys go.
Wait, before I leave, I say, oh, by the way, music, nice performance out there tonight. Hope to see you again sometime soon, and just, like, run off.
Okay.
Why does he run off if he's like a nervous high school?
Well, no, like, okay.
That was really good. Oh, bye.
So I eventually, Arn's, like, in the back, and then he, like, stops for a second while you guys are, like, heading off, and then I run to catch up.
No, I much prefer the idea of Karion, like, with his hand behind his neck, you know, blushing furiously.
He seems more like Carry-On, actually, you know, that sort of, what example from an anime could I give?
I don't know.
The big macho men suddenly being all like that.
Like, what was it? Samurai Harem, where you have the macho shonen hero who is totally infatuated with one of the girls. And, you know, he's macho all the time, but when she comes around, he completely melts.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Okay, so yeah, so you go out. No need to even bother with the gate. It is very easy for you to unlatch and get through. So are you guys going to go to the Knight's Point?
Yeah.
Okay, the Knight's Point is in... It's kind of hard to say what's the seedy part of town because sort of the entire city is seedy. Everything's just covered in soot. And yeah, it's not much fun. But you are in what seems to be a rough part of town. I'll put it that way. There are a number of people sort of eyeing you on the streets that make you somewhat uncomfortable. And you make your way to this surprisingly glitzy sort of Las Vegas style building that actually has a sign over it with a dagger, and below it are the runes for the Knight's Point. And your first challenge appears when two very burly men stand there at the entrance with their arms folded and look at you very suspiciously.
I step forward and I look at both of them and I say, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see that we have our own situation and we'd like to request a room.
One of them says, "What kind of room do you need?"
Let's call you all Bruce so we don't get confused.
Hello,
Sorry.
Is your name not Bruce?
Hi, my
sorry.
name's Bruce. This is Bruce.
Just a small, secluded room.
Ah, secluded room. That'll cost you extra.
How much?
50 gold.
Fine.
I cough for it 50 gold.
All right. They
Chop it.
Hairball. They take your gold and they're kind of impressed that you do so, you know, quickly, and they wave you in. The place itself is quite interesting. It is this maze of corridors, to take a very old gaming term, a twisty maze of corridors all alike. And they want. And by the way, anyone who knows what I'm talking about, you are awesome. And it's basically a lot of paneled rooms. Think kind of like Spirited Away, in terms of like those upper rooms where there's lots of you know, corridors and rooms off them and so forth. And you hear a lot of interesting sounds, moans, screams, things like that from the various rooms. As you walk past and you look through like cracks in the doors and so forth, you see various games of chance, various well, we'll just say games involving all sorts of stakes, including humans, and it's a little scary. You also notice that the clientele seems to be pretty upscale. You know, it's definitely folks with money in this kind of a place. So we'll say that when you went in, the guard gave you a little a wooden chip which has a number on it, and you go through and you find the room with that number. It is it's about a 5 square by 5 square room. It is devoid of furnishing other than one chest in the corner, and there is like a sliding panel door. There are a few paintings on the walls, and otherwise that's about it.
Okay. Let's see. I guess we set him in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And I light my pipe, lean down, get really close to his face, and just blow the smoke into his face, see if that wakes him up.
He looks around.
Good morning,
Oh,
darling.
shit.
You may be able to answer a few questions for us.
Oh, shit.
Just to ease the process along, can Normakus just stand behind Tyrander and look as intimidating as possible, as basically using an intimidate check?
Sure.
James, like,
You bet.
hides in a corner so he can't see his pretty face.
30.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you, plus 12.
He wets himself.
Normakus is just badass. I don't do any good in any roles other than intimidate checks.
So I lean forward really close and I ask, so...
But, by the way, before you do that, is he still bound? And in what way?
His hands are bound.
Okay. Not
He's like hogtied.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Just making sure.
One kick in the face.
Let's see. I lean forward and I say, could you perhaps explain your boss to us?
Which boss?
I slap him and I go, Astronaut, you idiot.
Well, that... I don't work directly for the lady. Come now. All right, all right. What do you need to know? I mean, she's a lady. She has her hobbies, and I do what needs. Well, there's the arena, which is very lucrative and helps a lot. And I will give her credit. She gives a lot of the money back to us. She's a very nice woman. I've only worked with her a few times, but she is you know, unfailingly kind and helpful and interesting. And yes, I kind of like her a little bit. But I do find that she is an interesting person, and you know, she likes the color red. It's very interesting. I found that whenever she's in a room
Normakus just
and
kicks him in the chest to shut him up.
You said you wanted to know about her.
Hold on. Let me handle this a bit. I think you're taking this all too wrong. All right, man. First of all, you're a guard, right? That's your main job, right?
Sort of. I mean, that's what I was doing. That's what I do a lot of.
Okay. All right. So, do you work a lot under Lady Ostrand? Is there any other employer? Are you a freelancer, or are you directly employed with her usually most of the time?
Well, not so much employed. I'm a member of the Blue Cloaks.
So,
well,
you're a
I'm a
freelancer.
blue coat, but what is a blue coat?
The Blue Cloaks are a group that Lady Osternath formed to help her with her various interests, and just we assist her and we help her. We're very well paid, and she's very nice to us. And I've never had any problem with her. She's been a really nice person to work with, and you know, I've been working with her for a while now. I've had some really bad employers in the past. I'll let you know. It's been a real issue. You know, you work hard, you put in your best, you capture the bad guy, and you don't get the credit for it.
All right. Thank you very much. So the Blue Cloaks are kind of like her own personal guard or service agents or army, perhaps.
Army's taking it a bit far, but yeah, I think that describes it pretty well.
All right, and are they responsible for the arena? Are they responsible for anything else? Artifacts?
Well, I mean, she has many different people working for her, and I guess we're more the military arm, if you would. You know, if she needs someone with a strong arm, or someone, you know, to guard something or to help with something or to, you know, and not just guard in the classic sense, but, you know, there are various things around there that we make sure don't go anywhere or what have you.
James just kind of laughed. If you're the strong arm, her security force has to be just plain bad.
Hey, she does her best. Lady Oswald is a very nice person, and she's always been very kind to me, and I've really enjoyed working under her, and, you know, I've never had a problem, and she pays very well. And
well, does that include putting humans in arenas and having them fight to the death?
Sure. What's wrong with that?
I motion to Normakus to hand me the invisible staff, and I leave it invisible as he hands it to me.
Yeah, okay, man.
Hey, who said I had to you?
Are you going to hand it to me?
No, Normakus shakes his head.
Why?
Normakus keeps it himself. You don't trust him.
Okay, I'm going to be honest here, man. The guy behind me is about to snap any second now, so until you give me some solid information, yeah, you're kind of screwed.
Well, what kind of solid information do you? I'm trying to give you information.
Okay, I understand.
We don't need what color she likes.
Well, I don't know that. I'm very stressed right now.
We were sent. Okay, it's fine. But basically, we were sent.
I have high blood pressure.
Hang on, we were sent by unknown forces with a rumor that Lady Ostrand has some very destructive powers that could ruin the whole infrastructure of Griffin's Peak.
Or in the world.
Yeah, the world. That works too.
She's very powerful. I mean, I've seen her weave some of her spells, and she can do some pretty crazy stuff. There's no question about that. I mean, she's been, nothing against her, but she's been around for a while. Not that she's old or anything. She's a very nice lady, and she's I have no complaints.
I'm sure she's very nice, but does she have any grudges against anyone necessarily? Races, people.
Well, she keeps to herself mostly. I mean, you may not believe that, seeing how all these parties she gives, but she's a pretty quiet person. She has, I don't know that she actually cares about people enough to really have any sort of grudges like that. She has her
does
own
she have any
things to
connection to anyone in the War Council?
do. Who's in the War Council?
Who is in the War Council?
Lord Pseudo-Ken is one of them.
Pseudo-Ken, Lord Shishio, Lady Nighthawk.
Yes.
Which one?
All of them.
She knows all of them. Like, what kind of relationship are they on?
Oh, I'm sure the most professional and friendly of terms. Lady Osternath, she maintains relationships with everyone she can. She's a very smart woman, very smart lady, and she has political connections with everyone she possibly can.
Do
Did
you
she
know
ever
if she's
seem
working
power
towards
hungry?
anything?
Say again?
Do you think, does she seem power hungry at all?
I've never had any problems with Lady Austernetz. She's always been very nice to me and very kind. And
No, not in that kind of sense. Like, she always needs more power, more weapons, more soldiers under her command,
Well,
more connections, etc., etc.
well, she's always growing her, I don't know that she's
Does she
power
seem
mad.
obsessive about it?
What's obsessive? I mean, we
Um,
all want money. We all want...
I turn to James and ask if I can borrow one of his swords for a second.
James,
Yeah, you're definitely going to answer some questions. Really good. I know you're doing a good job, but he's about to lose his stack until we get some solid information. For
I'm
example,
not going to hurt him.
Be done with this man.
Oh, hold on. Can I borrow your sword, James?
sure. I give him one of my normal longswords.
Okay.
I hold it to the guard's neck and I go, "Can she hear you?"
I don't know.
I see.
what the?
What?
He's been evading the questions. I think she's listening in.
I think he's just a moron. Can we
He-
please be done with this man? This is pointless.
He surreptitiously points down to his belt, where there is a dagger stuck in the belt.
I use the sword to cut the belt off, and I rip the belt out, and
Mhm.
I take the dagger, and I hand it to Normakus for inspection.
I can't check then.
Yes.
High roll goes.
11.
Total?
Yeah.
It does have some kind of magical resonance on it. That's about all you can tell, though.
Can I just break it?
Hard to break a dagger.
Or just use another arcana check to see if I can remove
Yeah.
X
You,
of magic
you,
power.
you probably can remove it. You can certainly block it.
I'll assist him on this one.
Okay.
I'll assist
Oh,
too, even though I
two.
won't get an assist. Oh, hey, I assisted.
Well,
Hey.
I got an assist as well.
Okay.
I didn't assist. I got a 3.
Okay.
I assisted. I
Alright.
got like...
So that's 3 assists.
Well, I did pretty well this time anyway, so that's a 24 total, so
Oh.
then add the 3 assists,
Yeah,
so
30.
that's
30. Nice.
30. I
Yes.
did math.
You basically envelop the dagger in a magical bubble that ensures that anything that tries to get in it, and I mean literally, there's a little blue, or the bloop that appears around it, and prevents you know that there can be no communication in or out through this dagger anymore.
Okay. I turn back to the guard and I go, "Now talk straight."
What do you want to know? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm not told. I will tell you whatever I can. I'm just trying to do the right thing here.
Is she
Okay,
working
well-
towards anything specific? Is she gathering a force for doing anything? Is she speaking to higher ups to get influence in certain circles? What is her objective? Do you know?
She does not tell us of her specific objectives. She is involved in many things. There is the search for the Lightbringer. There is the search
The
for...
Lightbringer?
Yes.
That child's fairy tale?
She is convinced it is no fairy tale. We have been looking for the temple for several years now. We're tracking down every bit of information we can find about it. She is very concerned about that.
What is her purpose for finding the Lightbringer?
She does. We don't know. She hasn't
Yeah.
told us.
Have you any leads or anything specific that may be concrete, so maybe we could stop her?
Leads in what sense? Like about the Lightbringer or about what?
About the Lightbringer.
About her.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, we do know that, or we strongly suspect, based on what the scholars have been telling us, that the Temple of the Lightbringer is somewhere in this province. It is apparently in a temple deep underground, and well, not the Lightbringer, Lightbringer. There are these scrolls. They are the scrolls of the Microsoft Word document that I do not have up.
The scrolls of Microsoft.
There we go. Let me scroll to the appropriate place. Yeah, I'm sorry. They're the Scrolls of Eternity, and they explain how to summon the Lightbringer. And especially with what happened over in Spirekeep, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're, it's probable that the Lightbringer, the legends say the Lightbringer will restore the balance of life. Come on.
Did she start doing this only recently, or for a while now?
No, for a while now.
I'm not well versed in the fairy tale of the Lightbringer. When the Lightbringer is summoned, will he follow the guidelines of whoever summons him, or will he just what?
We don't know.
What does Lightbringer do?
All we know is what the legends say, which is that the Lightbringer will restore the balance, and that the Lightbringer has the power to restore the balance. I mean, who knows if you bring back the Lightbringer and the balance is restored? What happens then? What powers remain?
All I've heard is that he will save the world in its darkest hour.
I have to look at all my crap.
As have I. And with this, with Vecna summoned, this seems to be like the only thing to do, guys. So probably relay this message back to the court would probably be the smartest move.
I wouldn't be so
I'm
sure.
not sure.
Ooh.
Why is that?
There's little people we can trust in the higher circles at the moment, as you can see with the clientele of this place, and simply the fact that Ostranet has her own hands in the higher ups.
In my time here, I've heard that Shishio is hard to trust.
Well, all I know is that they had us go and just investigate her for a reason. Am I correct? So obviously they don't trust her very well.
Hopefully.
That's the point. Unless that's what they want you to believe.
We asked, myself and Tyrinder are scholars ourselves. We can search the legends ourselves as much as possible, without distracting ourselves from the mission at hand. But onto the subject of now, no offense, the subject of now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Important subject.
There is little questions we can ask this man now. I suppose we do away with him, leave him. I did not mean to kill you, you fool. Leave him in the alley or something.
And run as far and as fast as you can.
I can do that.
If we let you free, where will you go?
Lady Ostranet obviously knows of your betrayal.
Yeah. I have friends to the south. I can go as fast as I can.
Very well.
Feel free to start now.
Normakus, can you please pop that bubble for a second? Everyone keep quiet.
No.
Wait.
I have an idea.
No, carry on.
Guard
I'm not
person
revealing
has
our
no
location.
name. Guard guy who has no name. Do you have a horse?
No.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the player's handbook or whatever it says it's like 50 gold. So I hand him 50 gold. Grab a horse and move as quickly as you can.
Stop being so generous, everyone.
Ew, we're rich.
He says, I tell you what, guys. Do you want a minion?
Yes.
Yes.
Normakus would dig a minion. That'd be awesome.
I say that partly because it would solve the problem that now, he doesn't have to go and find... It would be much safer for him to stay with you guys.
Okay, I step forward, I look him directly in the eyes, and I ask, would you rather follow us?
At this point, yeah.
What does everyone think?
Sure.
I'll tell you this, I sure as heck
heck
can't go back to
So why
Ostranet.
not?
I sure as heck can't go back there.
Certainly.
It's
Come on,
his choice
guys.
to
We're
make.
doing them a favor. Come on.
All right, follow us. We'll fill you in on the way out.
Sweet!
I'm now imagining that little kid who follows Naruto around.
Pretty much. Awesome! Yeah, pretty much just straight in his head. Yeah, because I think.
So yes, you now have a minion, and I will give you stats for him once you get to an encounter.
How does the minion work?
Basically, he is another character. You guys get to figure out who controls him, and he will be basically like another PC in battle.
Who has the best dice rolls?
Probably me.
Yeah.
He's pretty much a strength character, correct?
Yeah.
Certainly not int.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Wiz.
leave him to Zan.
And since I was the one who was nice to him.
Yeah, but let's just remind everyone of Zan's previous battle tactics of throwing people at enemies.
Okay, that wasn't throwing them at enemies. That was throwing them across the sewer.
No, you tried to throw
Oh,
someone
that's so much better.
Now you have someone you can throw anytime you want.
This is true.
That was a joke and you know it. You know I'm more good-natured. You kicked him in the stomach. You kicked him in the stomach.
Yeah, so I'm not saying I should command him. I'm saying Mike should control him.
Hey, all I asked was questions. I never actually heard them.
True. We'll figure it out once we get to the session. Or the encounter.
Okay.
Alright, sure. I guess since we're already in a room, can we go to sleep or in here or...
I wouldn't sleep here, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think that would be... You get the feeling that these rooms are rented more by the hour than by the night.
So, yeah, I guess we should travel to the inn.
To the bar!
Alcohol!
What inn will we be approaching?
The inn you stayed at earlier. Which is something. A quick memory question. What was the name of the inn?
Did we ever get told?
Yeah, sure.
Did you ever stay at an inn?
Yeah, he did. I can't remember it, though.
I am willing to believe it's the 5 Armadas.
History check.
Well done.
I'd like to...
Yes. It was the 5 Armadas.
Okay. I will go ahead and inform my party now that it seems 12 suspicious figures are now staying in the 5 Armadas Inn as well.
I only knew that they came in town.
Yeah, I only knew that too. So, yeah, thanks, Brad.
Okay. Cool.
Well, we also have the other one, the one that Gunhei was staying at, so we can probably streetwise to try and find it over there.
True.
Unless you guys really want to try and get to another fight, possibly.
With 12 people, I'm sorry, last time we tried fighting a lot of people, our cleric got killed and we died.
Yeah. Then again, he did try charging at them, so...
You guys are so suspicious. Just because they're mysterious strangers doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. Trust me. Come on.
Can we see them from where we are?
They wear clothes.
in a room.
No.
They wear clothes. They're bad people.
Actually, I do like the idea of staying with music.
We can stay with my sister. She has offered her home. We can assume it is at least some sort of safe haven for now.
I don't think Austin has to think we're that stupid.
Well, honestly, there's something I need to check in with Gunhei, honestly, and just tell him what the hell happened. And since he's already added in, I can probably bunk in with him.
He makes Conrad makes a good point that Gunhei sent you off on a mission.
Yeah.
Yep, to Gunhei we go.
Okay. So is we streetwise or like?
Yeah. Why bother? You have no idea where it is. You wander forever and die. It's fun. So you do ask around, and you find the way to the babbling.
Zach uses his manly sense powers.
Yes.
Yes.
This way, forward.
I smell the smell of semen and testosterone in the air.
Wow.
Do not say that again, ever.
Amen.
Not Astaroth's toy.
Not that bad.
So you find your way to the shuffling zombie inn, That is its name.
It's an awesome name.
Which is, I'll put it this way: as you walk up to it, a half-orc is thrown bodily through a window into the street.
He jumps out the window.
Oh, yeah! Awesome!
You walk in, the main floor is basically one big bar, and it's kind of pandemonium. People are wrestling for sport. There is clearly some kind of bar fight that kind of ends as soon as it begins near the window. And
Can Kara get in the bar fight?
if you would like to, yes, honey.
Yeah.
And it's basically between what looks to be about 5 half-orc laborers who are basically arguing over whether a particular stain they're looking at is actually vomit.
It's cheese, I tell you, cheese.
There are groups of folks who are just drinking in peace, relatively speaking. Lots of odd people, tall, short, fat, skinny, you name it, they're all here. There's actually what looks like a tree person in one corner. It's very odd, and you don't even want to know what he's drinking.
This is what I'm used to.
And at the bar, separated by about 5 feet of space around him on all sides, is Gunhei drinking peacefully. Like no one dares go near him.
Alright, well...
I can
I don't know, I guess,
walk up to him all. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Akari's in the impasse, like, he wants to see the end of the bar fight, but then he's like, yeah, that's great. It's just some orcs arguing over barf, whatever. It heads over to Gunhei.
Gunhei
shouts, "It's not barf, it's cheese!"
I told you it's barf!
One goes out the window.
Yeah, someone goes out the window. And the one that went out the window leaps back in and starts fighting them as well.
I said it's cheese!
Barf! And, oh man, I need to come up with a group of half-orcs whose battle cry is barf, not cheese. Wow. Anyway, so,
can I do a perception check on the barf/cheese?
Yes, you absolutely may.
I rolled an 18 plus my, what is that? That's a 9 perception.
It is actually somebody threw up cheese. So they're kind of both right.
You're both right. Now shut the fuck up.
It's more barf than cheese. Is not. As Carrion approaches, as Carrion approaches Gunhei, Gunhei turns around and goes, "Carrion!"
Hey, old man, what's up?
He comes forward and embraces you manly, in a manly way. So I trust you had no problem with that Lady Osterneth.
Well, besides the fact that she has a giant death trap arena in her room, which I don't know who the hell does that anymore these days. Yeah, we're fine.
Excellent. You got the scepter?
We couldn't find that necessarily. At least I don't think we did we? No, but we found a minion.
He waves. Hi.
Hi. We found out what Lady Osterneth up to.
So do you at least know where the scepter is?
Well, the thing is,
not right now. Jin took it.
Then we got sucked down into this whole thing where we fought this giant eyeball thing, and I took it out with like 3 hits. And like, yeah, it was manly, man.
And then James was an idiot and summoned a genie.
I have it right here.
That's strange. The thing you were seeking should have been in that room. I've heard stories of that chamber.
I walked forward and I said, did catch sight of the staff. The Jin actually took it.
And what happened to the Jin?
Yeah, I'm right here. Guys, should we, like, bring him out?
That's true.
Oh, you fool.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, Honestly,
It's not like I really pissed him off.
If you said he took it, he's probably gonna have it in the lamp. So all we need to do is just like get him out of the lamp and take it, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
he
I'm
used
lying
some sort
out
of
my
teleport
ass.
stuff.
What?
I'm lying out my ass. We don't want anyone to know we have the staff.
We have
He
the
knows.
staff?
Oh my God!
I do.
So you do have the
We're
staff.
playing as Carion is the thing.
So you do have the scepter. Where is it?
But
No,
I think it's,
Brad
I
was
didn't
saying
know
that
that
out there.
Carion doesn't know because like James kind of like hid it from all I know.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
hit it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Karian has no idea.
Yeah,
Wait,
now he
are
knows.
they
Now
speaking
he's
in a
like,
private room, or are they just at the bar?
we're in front of the bar.
There's the bar.
Then shouldn't we go into a private room if we're going to be talking about the scepter?
Yeah.
All right. He actually just leads you into a back room, almost like he owns the place. He doesn't, but he clearly knows the place very well.
Like a bar bathroom.
No, it's more like a meeting room. You know, it's a couple of sofas, a lava lamp, that kind of thing.
Lava lamp.
Dude.
Right, Normakus takes scepter out and then, well, takes what he assumes is the invisible scepter and then just nods to Tyrinder.
Okay, I wave my hand and the scepter becomes visible on the table.
Ah, that's it.
Oh, holy crap! I didn't know we had that. Where did you tell me?
Because you're an idiot.
Ah, you know Karian well. So, excellent. You have the scepter. I'll take it back with me.
Normakus puts his hand on it and just looks at him and is like, no.
We would prefer to study it ourselves first because
I would prefer you not.
we've sensed danger already and we know that this is
Of
not
course
meant
it's
to be left
dangerous.
in
Well, you think I sent you in there for a child's toy? Of course it's dangerous. That's why we need to take it back, lock it up, and study it, and make sure nothing bad happens to it.
Take it back to
I have absolutely no plans to let a group of adventurers wander around with the crystal scepter.
That
Is
is
it better
true.
in one place where everyone can continuously come and find it on the move? Something needs to be hidden and on the move, then it cannot be found. If it's in the same place,
Oh, no.
it's stolen.
When it's on the move, that is how it is easiest to be discovered. No. I will not risk something happening to you all, anything happening, in some random, powerful person happening to stumble across the scepter. No, not acceptable.
And whose hands will you be leaving this in?
Two thugs jump out and steal it.
Black Dragon steals it. Just eats it.
There we go.
No, Ronald takes it and says marmalade and walks off.
There we go.
Marmalade.
Marmalade.
This will go fantastic with my new top hat.
He says, I have plenty of hiding holes for things like this. That is not a problem.
I step closer to him and I whisper, I would suggest not taking this to the War Council.
Why not?
There are things I've heard, and I just strongly suggest you do not take this to the War Council.
Well, what have you heard? I need more than that.
I don't know how well I can trust you with more information.
Then surely I will trust your word. I need the scepter.
Tough.
You need the scepter for what?
Are you deaf? It needs to be
Hey,
locked
guys,
away
guys,
where it
hang
can
on.
be studied
Sit off.
safely.
Oh, you go ahead and say that. What were you gonna say, Brent? Like, can you finish that?
It needs to be locked away secretly and in a secure location where it can be studied safely.
Yeah, he basically repeats what he says, and then Karn's like, all right, hang on a second. Well, I know nothing about magical artifacts. Shadal, what do you think on this subject, since, obviously, Tyrinder and Normakus are on the same mindset, and James isn't really saying anything, and we're pretty I don't know anything about magical artifacts. What do you think, Shadal?
I really don't know right now. I'm a little bit confused and deep in thought at the moment. I'll let you guys deal with this situation.
Okay.
I turn to Carrion. How long have you known this man?
As long as I can remember. He helped me back on the day when I just started my adventures.
And how trustworthy is he?
Very.
I just want to point out that Normakus still has a very tight grip on the scepter.
Yeah. Understood.
Yeah, James steps next to Normakus and just keeps his eye on basically Gunhei's where he's putting his hands and such. And he mentions, as long as it does not get into the War Council's hands.
Yeah.
I go ahead and explain a little further just to help move the conversation along.
Okay.
I, at least, have heard rumors that Shishio is not trustworthy, and he is part of the War Council.
Yeah, from when we saw Shishio, old man, he did seem rather shifty, and I honestly wouldn't trust the trickster.
I work for Lord Sudakan. Well, I am an agent for Lord Sudakan. I cannot control who he has on the War Council, but my lord has told me to get the scepter and keep it safe. Now, I can absolutely tell my lord that it would be wisest if we did not mention to the War Council of the fact that it has been recovered. However, I cannot control what he tells the War Council, and I am honor bound to tell him that this particular loose end has been tied up.
And you can tell him that it's been tied up and it's staying with us.
Can you tell him that it's hidden, but not tell him where it is? Can you tell him that it's in your hands, and that's it?
He turns to Carrion. Will you guard this scepter with your life? In other words, anytime I need it, I need to be able to come back to you and get it.
James pipes up and says, because I think that they mentioned that it's a staff that could be used to channel demons. He says, this staff has demonic properties. I would rather die and burn this staff along with my body than let anyone touch it.
Sadly, it is not that simple. The scepter finds ways to survive.
I'm just saying, no one will get a hold of this scepter. Even in my afterlife, I will find ways to keep it out of hands.
He says, I appreciate that, boy. I asked Carrion.
Well, good habits to you. I would certainly stick it with my life. However, I don't know with my current prowess if my skills can even defend. I mean, I've already seen I'm an ally stronger than I, and even with my party and I together, even I don't know what would happen. It's at an impasse, honestly. I would certainly guard with my life.
That doesn't know anything about magic. This is a question for people that...
Excuse me, sir! What do you know about what I do not know about magic? How dare you, sir?
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about Carrion. Why do you ask Carrion about protecting a magical item? He knows nothing about magic.
Because I trust him more than I trust you.
Good for you. Myself and Tyrande know more about Carrion will know about magic than in his entire life. The scepter...
It's not about knowing magic, it's about protecting the item, Normakus.
Exactly. I do not care what you do or do not know about magic. That scepter is dangerous. It is more dangerous in your hands than it is in Carrion's.
That scepter stays with me.
No, it does not. I will fight you to the death now.
Normakus,
or you hand it over to
Carrion, carry it.
Or you hand it over to Carrion, and he swears his life to protecting that scepter.
If he swears such, then fine.
Carrion?
Old man, I have one question for you. Do you trust me with the scepter?
Of all the men in this world, you I would trust with it.
Then I'll take it. As well as hold on to my quest to try and find a true peace for this world. If this is that powerful, then this is one way to accomplish my goal, to prevent chaos from happening in this world.
You're a robot, Zan.
Very well.
James said,
I can repeat it. What?
James said, my body will fall before his does.
Nice.
Thank you, James. It means a lot.
He says,
Wow.
very well, I will return for the scepter once we, have what we need to do the research that we need for it. But until then, you may keep it as long as it does not fall into any other hands than yours.
Very well.
I will defend it to the last breath, old man. But before we do, can we have a drink? This whole magic scepter stuff is really just pressuring me on, man. I need to hit something. I'm sorry. You know what?
You've come to the right
I'm gonna
place.
go out to those orcs and punch one of them and say that it's blueberries.
You've come to the right place.
I'm sure I have.
Yeah, you're free to go.
Then Brad should disguise the staff again.
Yeah.
I wave my hand back over the staff and make it invisible, and then I
Okay.
pick it up. I guess I'll hand it to Carrion.
Yep.
I then put it in my pants. No, I don't.
Is that a crystal scepter in your pants, or you're just happy to see me?
I put it in the most precious place available.
There we
to
go. There we go. All right. So very good. So you guys go on back out into the the brawl common room, and you can. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Blueberry.
I basically slap him at good hand in the bag and just say, "Old man, drinks are on me."
Sweeter words were never spoken.
I just take a seat on the bar stool and light my pipe.
Okay.
Green.
All right. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to get a bit more food in me here.
Yeah.
It'll take about 5 minutes to regroup here as we
All right.
plan what's going to happen next.
I'll be back in 5.
All right. Good. That was a good emotional scene. That is role-playing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Right there. That is what we do. We come to impasses and we scream at each other and then we work out a compromise. Kind of like Congress.
My character's like the odd one out doing all his role-playing and battles.
Yeah. All right. So we've got that. What next? So the scepter's taken care of. I want to do music next, I assume.
You know something James would find really interesting and awesome?
Mm.
If Lady Osternet had her whatchamacallit, whatever that thing is called, the arena, would put demons in there.
Oh, nice.
He would spend hours in there. He'd just be like, hey, you need someone to work for a show?
Slash, 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 slash. Lanky Giza really wants to see a bar fight.
Yeah, and Lanky Giza also has been telling us to do the things that would probably be the worst things to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to respond more to the O and B questions then.
Totally.
Honestly, dude, Lanky Giza, what happened? You used to be responding every other week, and then it's just babe.
Yeah. It's weird.
We need at least one other response, man. I mean, come on. I mean, I'll give you that bar fight, but you guys start answering those questions.
That's when they're arguing about the barf and cheese in the chat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I remember the first D&D session I ever played. I think it started with a bar fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a classic way to start it.
Yep, certainly is. And then I remember the sorcerer put the bar on fire, and that kind of ruined everything.
Oh yeah.
One of my friends, she was telling me about how her friend had such horrible roll luck. It was a wizard that used, or something that used fire blasts, and it would hit all the enemies and all the allies.
Ah.
She missed, came to her, critical.
Ow.
Missed everyone else.
Nice.
knocked her unconscious in one hit.
One of my favorite stories about DMing, and something that I've always loved and wanted to do, is this guy ran a special series of campaigns in October at his friendly local gaming store. And so he got a bunch of folks together that he didn't know, and the idea was they were going to play once a week, each week in October. So he decided he would do something. So basically, it's a group of folks in a tavern. You know, they're all just sort of sitting there all the time. Nobody knew who each character's who they were. Just sort of random people in this tavern. And suddenly there's a zombie apocalypse. And just, you know, zombies pour into the tavern. So he said that there's this one wonderful moment where one of the PCs just suddenly stood up on a table, raised her hand, had this amulet in her hand, and spoke these words of power, and like waves of energy just flowed off of her and just knocked down all these undead. And she turned out to be a cleric. And no one had the slightest idea what was going on. And so for the rest of that session, they basically, or for the rest of that month of October, they fought, or they played a zombie apocalypse in D&D. And for most of it, they were holed up in that one building, trying to survive over the course of months during this, with other people in there. You know, they were running out of food. They were trying to figure out what people got sick. You know, it was this whole full-scale zombie apocalypse storyline. Ended up one of the characters, they had to swing to another building, and there was like this barmaid that he sort of had a thing for, and so they were swinging across, and she fell down. He went after her, managed to bring her back. He got bit by a zombie. So there's this whole.
So awesome.
It was an amazing experience. I was like, that's great to do a zombie apocalypse story for October and Halloween, and to finish up with. At the end, basically, they're trying to escape the city, and they make it out, and it's a question of, you know, how far they make it, and it's like that's great role playing.
I like how in the interrogation scene, I noticed that Normakus and Tyrion were like playing like these bad guys that say, "Hey, Carter should be the good cop."
Totally.
Just kind of the one who didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate you, I don't like you.
Yeah.
I know they've like lessened the alignments now in D&D 4th edition, but it still seems like Normakus and mostly Normakus, but possibly Tyrinder. I don't know Tyrinder much. Yeah, but they seem quite chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm between chaotic neutral and neutral.
Yeah, I was going to say
definitely.
Listen to his friend.
Yeah.
We're all newbies.
One of my favorite things my friend told me. A paladin, basically they were trying to chase this person down. He ran into a building. They're like, they ran in, and then the paladin said, they start swinging my sword around randomly. The DM was alignment check. What? This is an orphanage.
Nice.
He's like, oh, whoa, no, I don't want to do that. No, oh my god.
One of my favorite moments in one of the celebrity D&D games is they had a game with a bunch of like old school D&D players plus a couple of new players, and it was all taped. It was a Gen Con, and one of the guys is playing a paladin, and they're at the mouth of a cave, and there's a sorceress standing behind a rock, and a couple of skeletons start coming up towards him. And the paladin comes out of the cave mouth and says to the skeletons, "Friends, come, we can help you. We can cure you." And everyone just went, "Oh, give me a break." Including the sorceress, actually. That was her first response, was, "Oh, give me a break."
I'm guessing he was lawfully good.
A paladin must be lawful good. So he, in fact, as one of the other players said, so even in 4th edition, paladins are lawful stupid. And it's not true.
Is that what
question.
is that what you're just lawful good? Just wondering.
Say again, Zan?
Is Shadal lawful good?
Shadal's neutral.
Oh.
James is like neutral to chaotic.
I wouldn't be lawful good. What's the other good?
You mean chaotic good, or just good?
What?
Good, chaotic good, lawful good.
Chaotic good? What's that?
There isn't it's just lawful good, neutral, evil, and chaotic evil.
I still allow those. All the period. Chaotic good.
I like them.
Chaotic good would be like action movie hero.
Yeah, anti-hero.
Screw the rules. kind of deal.
Yeah, screw the rules. You know, John McClane, Die Hard. You know, running around doing whatever he needs to get the job done.
Yeah.
Should
My
I
rogue character that I really
Mm.
want to use sometime is Chaotic Good, and I love his character that I built for him.
I always like lawful evil bad guys.
Mm.
One of my favorites.
Oh yeah, those are
My
the
dad
best
played a
bad guys.
lawful evil. My dad played a lawful evil rogue. Blah.
Wow.
Played a lawful evil rogue. And basically he followed every single rule as he saw them.
Nice.
So it's like, I'm gonna do this alignment check. You know that rule? He sees it as this now.
It's tough to pull off.
So he wrote his own laws.
Does our minion have a name?
He's bald.
Frank.
Make him face.
No, I mean,
Face. Face.
we don't get to name him. I'm wondering what his the guard's name is.
Frank.
Him to be called.
Face.
Frank.
Face.
Frank.
Throw him out the window.
Face.
Frank.
Damn it.
Let's see here. His name was originally.
Frank.
And the question is whether I want to.
I have a name, you know. No, you don't.
You have a new
Oh, there we
name,
go.
Frank.
His original name was Bernard.
What?
Bernard.
Bernard.
I can live with Bernard. Bernard is an awesome name.
Jesse,
Yeah, that works.
There you
I'm
go.
calling him Burns.
I'll call him you with the face.
Good.
Hey, you.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, Kara likes to nickname things a lot.
That's true.
I used to do that a lot in school. I wouldn't remember my friend's name, so I'd be like, hey, you, I have a name. No, you don't.
Yeah, that's a quick question. What part of your character isn't taken from an anime?
All right.
This is totally random, but I see Brad as Azunian because he's the character that just came in the middle of the series, and like he only gets this like 5-second slot in the opening where they just edited her in.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's what happens in anime.
You are Azunian.
And
Brad.
as it happens, he is also a 15-year-old girl with twin tails. But that just means, you know, that would be awesome, actually, if your character literally was like a 15-year-old girl with twin tails. So here are Bernard's stats, if you're curious, and I'll send this out via email as well. He is a minion. He has an HP of 1, AC of 15. His fortitude is 13, and his reflex and will are 11.
Can you level up?
Sure.
Yay!
He'll still be a minion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll probably only survive like one battle anyway.
Yeah. If he, if he sticks around long enough, then he will cease to be a minion. He'll become a follower. He has.
I want to be a follower. I don't want him to die the first episode.
Depends on how well you can use him. He's got.
Don't throw him at the enemy.
His basic attack is a dagger attack. It's the only real weapon he knows how to use well. It's +6 versus AC, and does 4 damage.
Okay.
He also gets a +2 power bonus to all his defenses if at least 2 of you are within 5 squares of him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that helps.
That's nice.
I've been reading the he's a human raveler.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, I've been reading the monster manual very recently.
Ah,
and,
nice.
Yeah, been looking at a lot of the humans.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually happens to fit him very well, so I'm going to use those stats.
Yep. Yeah. Just wait till level 7 when he'll become a human lackey.
Yeah. I'll probably, again, if he survives more than a few encounters, then I'll probably make him a lackey, just like a level 3 lackey, and then we'll build him up from there. If he survives, I mean, it's hard for me to
That's the
survive.
thing. He will not survive because we don't have anyone that can mark. If we
I'm
could
gonna mark next level. Yeah, I'm gonna mark
he won't survive till next level. We only just got to level 3.
Yeah, I'm curious about how that works. Since he has 1 HP, if he takes any damage, will he already be, like, immediately killed?
Yes.
I see.
I want him to survive. Okay, look, since I'm gonna be on the defensive now, since I have the staff, I'm also gonna protect his ass. So yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna
rely on
No,
Jake.
he doesn't take the staff and carry him. He doesn't care.
I'm gonna actually modify those rules a little bit. If he falls, he goes unconscious, but he only gets when he makes death saves, he only gets one failed death save before he dies. So instead of getting 3, he only gets 1.
What? So if he fails once, he's dead?
No, he can fail once, but that's as far as it goes.
You know, it'd be kind of interesting, like a D&D game where everyone plays like this cast from Haruhi and just uses what they like.
Nice.
Nagato would obviously be a wizard.
Yeah.
That would just be interesting. Or the cast from K-On! Just running around as little girls fighting demons.
Yeah, Itsuki is definitely a warlock.
Yeah.
Gosh, what would Mikaru be?
She would be like the distant cleric or druid.
Cleric, yeah, cleric fits. Man, Haruhi's the warlord. But then what's Kyon?
Kyon's some sort of defender
like
because he's
Theon,
stick
so yeah.
neck out.
Yeah.
He'd be like the Goliath or whatever it is.
The what?
The defender. He'd be like the defender Goliath. I forget what it's called.
Oh yeah.
I think
He could
Goliath.
be a warden.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Warden would fit. That'd be fun. Maybe one of these days. By the way, what have you guys done with his dagger?
Normakus just threw it away onto the street.
Okay. With the bubble?
With the bubble.
Okay.
Someone's like, what the hell?
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny
I
glowing
take the
dagger.
bubble.
The bubble electrocutes them.
That little imp from long ago finds it.
Yeah, and just to be clear, he will need a dagger. Your minion will.
I can give him one of my long swords, if that works.
He doesn't know how to use a long sword. He needs a dagger.
Can we like break the blade and turn it into a dagger?
Not so much. Not quite the way it works.
How much is a dagger?
Not much. You know, probably 10 gold, something like that.
All right, let's just say I spent 10 gold and got him a dagger on the way here.
Cool. All right. So let us return.
So we're in the bar now.
You are in the bar enjoying a round of drinks with a somewhat mollified Gunhei.
Then James like just stretches his arms up and walks over to the orcs.
Okay.
And he goes up to him, pokes him on the shoulder, and says, "That's not barf, that's blood," and punches him in the face. That way, the blood goes onto the floor.
Roll for initiative.
I'm at the bar right now, so I'm just like busy getting hammered. So yeah, you're right.
Normakus is pissed. He's joining in.
I'm sitting on the side smoking my pipe. I'm just gonna watch this.
I'll roll initiative anyway, though.
All right.
Awesome, actually.
19 total.
Let me do math.
16.
Oh, wait. I should write this down. Alright, so Normakus is 16. What's James?
James is 25.
James is 25. And half orcs apparently are not in this.
Karyon's is 19.
Karyon's is 19. Oh, Karyon's in it. Cool.
Well, I'm in it, but like I'm not necessarily fighting yet.
Okay.
Maybe when I get hammered enough.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm drunk, let's do this.
Okay, I'm good.
Wait a minute. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll my initiative if I need to fight.
Okay, fair enough.
Sam.
Alright, so let's see here.
I like what I named the dragon. On game.
My name is Frank.
I'm Frank.
Frank.
It's a joke I've got with my girlfriend since she got Minecraft.
Ah.
The zombies just pop up and now go, "Hi, I'm Frank."
Okay.
What did creepers say?
That's very
That's
nice.
nice.
Very nice base you have there. Be ashamed of something happened to it.
That's a very nice everything you have there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it.
That's how they work.
Minecraft is the scariest game ever. It makes me cry.
Oh yeah, dude. Did you watch the dogs cast the cave and the jackal?
Yes.
Yeah, it was scary as hell.
Interesting. I don't really have an orcish pog.
Don't you have the Grogry Pog?
Yeah, but that's not really very.
I mean, no, there's a red dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty orcish.
Those look like more like the old Spice Guy equivalent of half orcs.
Yeah.
I'm on a horse.
Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. I do believe that's Bart.
Hello, ladies. I believe it is cheese.
Cheese, not Bart. Cheese, not Bart. I like that.
Are we going to be using fortune cards this round?
Yes, we will. So 1 second.
Lovely. I wonder if they'll fight each other because they're going for different sides.
Okay.
Wasn't there 5 of them?
No, just 4. Oh no, there were 5. Thank you.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, one jumped back in the window.
That's right. There's one outside there.
I'm not meant to fight 5 orcs.
Well, I'm just
Neither am I. I'm a paper tank.
That's okay. They're only level 9.
The funny thing is, he's probably not kidding.
That's close enough.
Lanky Giza is now happy.
Exactly.
Do you have a good hay pog?
I should.
Guardian of the Dagger.
Let's see here. Yeah, I do.
Yay.
We'll put the bar over here.
Yay, good hay.
Actually, here's how we'll do this.
I like that guy's name.
There's the bar. Winder. Alright. And now we figure out what we got here.
Assuming James is in charge of it, are you calling in the minion?
Yes.
Well, the minion's probably sitting next to Carry On.
This is the question. Do you want the minion to fight?
No.
The minion's sitting next to Carry On because he's like, because Carry On's all like the anime hero, and he's
Let me
sitting
tell
next to
you
him
a
like.
story about the Joker and the thief.
Alright, 1 second.
Bonus points if anyone can get that reference. Very obscure.
And I think, okay, we're going to have to use a generic NPC for this. I think he looks like, there we go, generic RPG protagonist.
No, we should have we should have the costume from Toriko.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that would totally have to be his thing. I'll get that.
Default.
What did I say his name was?
Burnett.
Bernard. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling him
Burnett?
I don't know. I'm bad with names.
You with the face.
Oops.
That's wrong.
You know, he's gonna get attacked, like have his face burned off, and that can't be his name anymore.
Alright.
Ren, just curious question. Can you see this pog that I lay down? Like what it is, or is it just a question mark?
I see a green orcish thing.
Yeah, so I have orcs. I have orc pogs.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, we'll stick with Groggy for now, but then we will move that over. Alright, so let me think. We have those in the fight. So the way it runs is, if I can find my pogs, it doesn't like to scroll very well. So there's Games, then there's our half-orc friends, then Carrion because he is rolled initiative, and then Normie. There's initiative order, gentlemen. So I believe it is time. Yeah, I'll put that up there. So your fortune cards, gentlemen. I will paste into the Skype chat.
I get lucky fall. Wait.
Oh, crap.
Yep. Sorry. It's random.
Ooh, that one actually fits me.
Nice.
If it gets really bad, I just jump in. Screw it.
Lucky fall. Play when an ally takes. Play when you and.
I like mine.
I don't
mine
actually
fits
need that.
perfectly because I always charge and I do bull rushes anyway.
Yep.
I don't know what mine does.
It's true.
Oh, now I'll tell you in a second.
I'm kind of waiting for, like, when we're fighting, one of the orcs will accidentally knock one of the beer bottles straight into Carrion, and he'll join the fight.
Yeah,
Okay, Chris, this is what yours does. Roll a d20. On a roll of 10 or higher, you take half the normal damage. On a 9 or a lower, you take extra damage equal to your level.
Okay, and that's at any time I take damage?
Only once when you take damage.
Yeah, right, but any one time.
Any time.
correct.
Yep.
Alrighty, so that will do quite nicely. A good number of
Jeez.
AC there. And so that means it is James' turn.
This is definitely most interesting.
Yes. And you do not get a surprise round.
Dang. is there at least no blood on the floor?
There is no blood on the floor yet.
Dang it. Okay, then I'll just do what I always do and roll a twin strike attack.
Alright.
And I'm trying to remember what all my swords do.
Wait, will you'll be using legitimate weapons in a bar fight?
Yes.
Oh.
What? Dude, that is so dishonorable.
Well, if you're expecting
Okay, then I'll use twin strike with my fist.
Well, you're a mage, so it counts. You know, go ahead, use dual fireballs. Don't care.
I'm a dual wielding person. That's my whole style.
Oh, dual wield your
Hit it
fist.
twice.
Dual
I
wield
don't
your
even know what to add to my attacks for that.
It's strength. Strength modifier.
Yeah.
Ability modifier or mod plus half level?
That would be for I'd do a mod plus half level.
Okay then.
Half level, and then for the damage, it's just the mod.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit?
Absolutely.
Then both my attacks hit. One of them was like 25. Not 25, like 23. So then both of them hit, and use my 100 square, blah blah. And so what do I just do 5 damage because that's my ability modifier plus half level, or my ability modifier is 4?
Yeah, it would be 5. Ability plus half level.
So it'd be 2 5 plus. Wait, these are d10s. What the hell am I doing? Yay, go clear d8. They're my favorites. That would be 10 plus 7 plus 2.
19. All right.
Even without my sword, I
And
attack.
you're attacking Cheese?
Yes, cheese is like I punched him, didn't I?
Yes. And he goes, cheese! And blood flies everywhere.
I told you it was blood.
And he takes a swing at you with a broken beer bottle.
Oh, damn it! No, I should pick up a chair.
Well, he's gonna pick up a giant Wisconsin cheese then.
16 versus AC.
That misses.
All right.
He
Next
kinda
one.
hits me and I just shake it off.
Yeah, the next one is 20, natural 20. So
Yeah,
that's gonna
that's
hit,
gonna be pain.
and we'll deal 5 damage to James.
Yeah, go damage.
Yes. Meanwhile, Cheese 2 just takes a wild swing at Normakus because he's nearby. And that is a 26 versus AC.
Would you believe me if I said no?
No, I would not.
Then yes.
And that also does, actually, that does a little bit. That's it. That does 5 damage.
5 damage.
All right.
I'm not sure, but would this encounter be like the second encounter kind of deal where we get an action play, or would that be the next encounter?
No, it'll be next encounter.
Okay. No, I wasn't going to use one. I was wondering.
No, that's fine. Barf comes in to aid his. I'm sorry. Barf is indeed comes in to aid his assistant. 20 versus James AC.
Again, yes.
All right, that's going to be 5 damage. They do very simple damage. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Guy jumps
This is
back through the
lovely.
window.
This
And
is lovely. I love them being near me.
rolls a 23 versus Normakus' AC. And I think we'll hit. So that is going to be 5 damage.
Damn you, no extended rest. I'm bloodied.
Ah, yes, indeed. Alright, so is Karyan going to jump into the fray?
Okay, so first
Carry on,
some
drink.
reactions.
Mm.
You know, this is some good beer right here. You know.
Damn straight.
Yeah. Alright, then use my reaction to pull out the gem that James found for him at the underground session.
Mm.
And he's like, here, I want you to give this to Sarah. She'll probably make something really nice out of it. I'm sure she'll love it. This is kind of put it in front of him.
Thank you, good sir. I'm sure she will. You're a good man.
Sarah, where is she anyway?
Oh, she's upstairs.
Sleeping?
I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. Karian then takes a standard action and just, like, drinks his beer.
Alright.
Standard action, drink beer.
And,
Alright. Normakus.
Normakus shifts back here,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully, if I can get lucky, my fiery bolt will hit. Winder I jumped out of it. So come on, lucky charms. What do I get naturally? I get a natural, just a plus 4. Poopies. Oh, well, actually, yeah. Just so I remember, Winder I jumped out of it is my Warlock's Curse.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably not going to hit. 14 against Reflex.
Hit.
Yay! As you can tell, Matthew is happy. So that's what is it? It's 1d6. Oh, so yeah, I roll 4d6s.
Jeez.
6, 12, then add 4, and then creatures adjacent to it take. So, hold on, so wait, that's 16 damage on Winder. I jumped over it.
Alright.
And then Cheese 2 takes 9 damage. Hold on, wait. 9 damage, and my intelligence modifier is 3, so yes, 9 damage.
So 9 damage against who?
Cheese 2, and Winder takes 16.
Right. Alright. Winder's bloodied.
Yay! One shot blood. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh no, my Warlock's Curse is my action, so I can't use an Intimidate check. Never mind.
Alright. So, James.
Okay, so I'm going to use my encounter power Dire Wolverine Strike,
Ooh.
which is a close burst of 1.
Alright.
So I'm going to pick up a chair near me and hit them all in the face, swinging
Awesome.
across them.
Awesome.
So do I roll different for a d20 for each of them, or?
Yes.
Okay, go 3d20. Don't attack me. Okay, so I just like critical missed barf. And I got 19 on the other two.
Alright, those 2 hits.
That means I do 5 damage plus 8 to cheese.
Alright.
I don't know if the other guy can be my Hunter's Quarry too.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So how much did he
So I
get?
just did 5 to barf, it is indeed. I just 13 to cheese.
Alright. Cheese goes down.
There.
Wait,
How
make
is
sure
he
you're
on
saying
the
he's
floor?
going unconscious,
Yes.
because otherwise you're killing him.
I'm assuming for a bar fight, no one's trying to kill.
Yeah.
I hit him with a chair.
Well, I'll decide that when Normakus actually brings someone down. As we know, he's chaotic neutral.
There we go.
And he worships the Raven Queen, so if they fall, it is time to die.
Fair enough. Alright. Then, Cheese 2 goes, cheese!
Cheese,
God dang it!
Oh, so that dude's
hi.
name was actually Cheese. Jeez, no,
He's a twin brother.
They start wailing on James. One is critical miss, the other is, 26 versus AC. And then
Believe me if I say it didn't hit.
No. The other one actually rolls the same, so total of 10 damage against James.
And I'm still not bloody.
Yeah. So they're wailing at you with broken bottles of beer. And so Winder jumped out of it. He grabs a table and swings it at Normakus.
Oh, great.
And he rolls a 19. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
And so that is going to be. Let's see here. That is. 7 damage. Not too bad.
That means I am...
Whack! Alright, so they're done.
Oh, so it's my turn?
Nope.
Alright, carry on.
Carry on.
Okay. Karan then takes another free action and talks to Gunhei.
Okay.
So Gunhei, did you find any information about that guy I told you about?
Still searching. Still looking. Can't help you yet.
Okay.
Patience, my young friend.
That guy, what he did was unforgivable. Boy, well, best not to dwell on it too much.
By the way, aren't those your friends over there?
Yeah, they're having fun. I'll be ready once I'm nice and hammered.
Alright.
Let's see here. What else what he would do? Karin takes a minor action, drinking a beer.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a standard action, drinks the beer.
Then he turns his move action into a minor action and takes a history check on the beer.
Ah, nice.
And he rolls. Grab me a ball. Rolls now. No, that's low. There you are.
Dang it, Lanky, I told you, it's blood.
Rolls an 18 for history.
Rolls an 18. This is a lovely local craft brew. It's called the Orc's Nostril. It's actually, you can only find it here in Griffin's Peak. It is very well known for being rare and very distinctive in flavor because it does actually taste exactly like the inside of an orc's nostrils.
Do they use lots of herbs and spices on it?
Absolutely, yes. It's a secret 11 herbs and spices.
So it's kind of like your friend's homemade beer.
Yeah, pretty much.
The bartender an orc?
The bartender is actually a dwarf who, to your surprise, her head is about level with your head.
Oh, wow.
And when you like look over the bar, you realize there's like a raised platform behind the bar that she's walking back and forth on.
And then make another free action saying, "Barkeep, another beer over here. 5 gold says more."
5 gold
says more.
5 gold. 5 gold speaks well in this place.
5 gold says nothing, for it is an inanimate object.
And I'm guessing she rolls me the beer then?
Yeah.
Okay, and I use my standard action to take another gulp of the beer.
Okay.
You're just trying to draw out this encounter as long as possible, are you?
Yeah,
he's trying to get drunk.
Nice and drunk.
You don't even need beer drunk.
To see if I get drunk.
Actually, no. This is better.
Am I in the bar? Yeah. Am I getting drunk? Sure.
If there's any girls
there's
there,
ladies.
I want to do them.
Yeah, that's the weird thing with RPGs nowadays. They try so hard to get close to Dungeons and Dragons, but it's just so hard with technology.
Yeah. It's not the same.
Yeah.
All right. So Karyan's done.
Yay, I get to do stuff.
Yep.
Oh, yay! I'm happy.
Shiftage to Varg. And then I'm going to use another encounter power.
Oh, there.
So I'm going to... I'm just spamming people on MSN. I'm going to use Vampiric Embrace on Winter. I jumped out of it. I went a bit odd. Out of it. Oh, that is so not going to hit. That is a 13 against Will.
13 against Will. That is a hit.
Hey! I've learned a new tactic. Keep saying it's not going to hit, and it will hit. And he's still my Warlock's Curse, so that means, where is my D8s? He takes... Wow, that's not actually good. 9 damage, and I get... actually, I get 13 temporary hit points. And if he's not dead, can I do an Intimidate check on him?
He's dead.
Well, yes, and he is dead. Normakus kills him.
Alright.
So that ends my turn. I have no more action.
Okay.
Okay, so then it's my turn.
Yep. Yep. Good. Go.
Okay, so James picks up 2 bottles nearby and like spins them around his hands, like catches them holding with like he would a sword.
Roll an acrobatics check.
Awesome. I'm good at those.
Okay.
Hey, I'm still good at those. Dang it. 23.
Okay, that works.
I'm being all show off. And then
Yep.
as I'm spinning them, I kick. Like, can I do like a Sparta kick on Barf as needed, trying to make him hit Carrion? Even though I'm not,
Oh!
I'm not doing that in character. I'm just doing that just to bring Carrion into it in a funnier way.
Yes, you may.
Okay, then what do I roll to do that?
We'll roll the same kind of normal strength attack. It'll be the same kind of thing anyway.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna kick him into Carrion and get back your knife. And so that would be a 21, which would hit, yeah. And he slams into Carrion.
So not only does he slam into Carrion,
Blood.
he slams Carrion's back so that it slams him like right into his mug, and his beer spills everywhere. So it's like that.
And the glass smashes on his head.
And the glass smashes. And like she just gave you that full frosty glass of beer. You just paid 5 good gold for that glass of beer, and it's now completely wasted. All right,
That's motivation now.
Damage, James.
That would be. That's not a D8. That would be 8 plus 5 again.
All right, 13. All right, so he's still up, but he's bloody. He also gets blood all over Carrion. By the way,
I told you it was blood.
All over my nice kilt.
Barfin is indeed barfs. All over Carrion.
Yay!
Normakus
not really does make a smoke finish. Magfay.
Okay. All right. So that is James' attack. Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. When I sat down to plan this session, I got to say this never entered my mind. Never in a million years did I think we'd be in the middle of a bar fight. In the middle of all this. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So now Barfit is indeed is very confused. He's obviously a little bit drunk. Just a little bit. And so he swings at the nearest thing. He swings at Barnard.
Oh, dang.
No. See what you did, James?
It's always my fault. As we have already figured out.
Doesn't anyone have one of the interrupt encounter cards?
It's okay. He rolls a 2.
Yay.
So
He's that drunk.
he's that drunk. Yes, he completely misses Barnard. However, Cheese and Barf, actually they look over at the one Normakus kills and they go, Rock! No!
You smelled so good.
Yes. You smelled of Barf. He smelled of cheese!
Barf, damn it.
Barf, cheese.
Blood. He smelled of blood.
At least smell of vinegar.
And they're both going to run over, provoking opportunity attacks from James.
Yeah.
Awesome. What do I do here?
Normal strength attack.
Pretty much everything I've been doing so far.
Yeah, but you don't get any of the extra dice. It's just
Yeah. So it'd be 17 and 9.
Okay, first one hits.
That would be who moved first.
Barf.
Well, Barf just got punched in the face as he's like, "Hey, get back here!"
What's
What is done with you?
What's your normal strength modifier?
5.
Okay, so just be 6. Because it's a random attack. So that is Barf. He hasn't hit yet, actually. So that's not too bad on him. Alright, and they then proceed to attempt to pummel Normakus,
Yay!
their friend.
They're trying to tackle him into the wall.
Yes. Barf rolls a natural 1 because of the beating he just got
He
from
tried
James.
to tackle and he just slides across the floor.
Yeah, there we go. He just stumbles and slides, you know. And the other one rolls a 17, so that's going to be a 26 versus AC.
Yep.
That is 5 damage.
And luckily I have those 13 hit points to protect me. Well, those 13 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So I'm doing okay. Yay!
Smug
face!
Alright, so they're done.
Alright.
Sicarion sits there covered in beer and vomit.
Karian just like turns around, looks at the drunk drover, is like, I think I'm drunk enough now. And Karian is then able to use his drunk encounter power. He can only use this when he is drunk, known as Fire Bomber. Basically a clothesline move.
Yep.
And also I'll be using the my fortune card. I'm full speed ahead, and basically I gain combat advantage against target of a charge attack.
Okay.
And
You cannot.
Can't charge. You don't have enough room to charge.
Not yet.
Okay.
And basically how this drunk encounter power, I imagine, goes is basically Karian runs into a straight line until he hits a wall.
Okay, it's still not a charge attack.
You can't make up attacks, son.
I mean, like next turn. I don't know. I'm trying to roleplay Karian being drunk while still trying to think logically. It's
Okay.
really hard, but yeah. Basically, my plan is to just hold my arms.
Just
like,
hit him now and do the rest of the stuff your next turn because you can't do it this turn. Just hit him.
My plan is to like run through like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. All right. I know what I can do. Hey, Bird, can you kick this guy out of the way?
Say again?
Like, can he since if Barfit is indeed like smacking at him, like can I like tell like Bernard and then like try to smack him?
You can. You'll have to roll for initiative. He rolls initiative. His initiative is. Let me just check. Yeah. He will be at the bottom of the initiative order, though.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't matter much. Alright. Okay, I got this.
Wait, isn't James or should I say Mike controlling Bernard?
No, Bernard is following Carrion around because he's the sidekick of the awesome anime character kind of deal. So he's like, Carrion is like Naruto, the other guy's like that little kid.
Totally wise to give Zan control of the guy. I would say nothing.
Yes, totally.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind if James helps. But yeah, just like the strong guys. Yeah. Not the guys who made a big stance. No.
Go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can I do that, man missile?
What are you trying to do?
Can I?
You just hit him.
Can you let him finish? What do you want to do?
Can I like grab him and do a manly missile towards Cheese?
No.
Aw, okay. Hey, you guys wanted to get me involved.
Because we assumed you'd be using your attack powers.
I just wanted to get the drunk guy involved.
See? Anyway.
15 seconds.
Okay. I headbutt him.
Okay.
14 against AC.
14 against AC is just a miss.
Okay.
Sadly.
I'm just like,
You're drunk.
Yeah.
Alright.
And yeah, like, yeah, I'm done.
He's like, I will hit you, and hits the bar with his head.
It's like, yeah.
Alright. Matt?
Tyrander, you're mean.
Matt?
Oh, my turn? Yay. Ethereal stride over, wait, 1, 2, 3. And then, what should I do? Hellish Rebuke on Cheese 2, and I'll also make him my Warlock's Curse.
Okay.
So, oh, nice one. That is a 20 against Reflex.
Hit.
And that is D6. And do I have another D6? No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Wow, nice. That is 10 fire damage on Cheese 2.
Alright. Still up.
Can I use an Intimidate check just to make him go away, or does he need to be bloodied?
He is bloodied.
Oh, cool. Can I use an Intimidate check to scare him off?
What do you
Or
think?
to make him sit down?
What do you think?
Yes.
I like throw a bottle at him before he runs away and hopefully knock him out.
What makes you think you couldn't?
I don't know.
We tried to intimidate Jack a Beholder. You think we can't intimidate these guys?
You can always try.
27.
27 versus Will. Okay, he begins to run. Are you done?
That's it. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Does Barnard want to do anything?
Can I tell Barnard to like get this guy away, like push him away or something?
He's your NPC.
Okay. Alright. Oh, so I just couldn't like control his movements?
Can you basically do anything like a character, like he can do a minor action and stuff?
Yeah, he's a full character.
So can I have him
cool.
like can I have him push the character like over to that table?
He's your NPC.
Okay. So what kind of action will that be?
That'll be a strength attack
Okay.
to push. So, just to be clear, what are you trying to have him do?
Have him
Push him like down the.
push him
down
like,
across.
1 second, please let Zan say it.
Okay.
like push him toward the table. Yeah.
He's right next to the table.
I know, but like push him like on it.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. You know, just because like he's trying to like
Okay.
push
Yeah.
him away.
Sure. No, I understand. I just want to make sure. I'm
Okay.
clear.
So do you need me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I rolled a score of 16. Does he have any modifiers to that at all?
It'll be a strength attack.
Okay, well, I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I guess totally
See
strength
here.
is the thing.
Right. It is +2,
Okay, so that'd be 18, I guess.
and that would be versus his which works. Okay. He has been pushed onto the table.
Okay.
Anything else he's gonna do?
Is that can you do more?
He's a full NPC. He has a standard of move and a minor.
Okay. Probably move over here.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna go coward in the corner now. I just pushed a scary half-orc. I'm not drunk enough for this. He did like a little girly push, like Nagi said, and then ran away.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So he's done.
Right, so that's top of the round. Can I go pee? Which I will do. I'll be right back.
But before the one guy ran, would I be able to actually tackle him and keep him from running?
No.
Dang.
That's how it works.
Um,
Actually, one second. Before you do that, the barkeep points at Normakus and says, "No killing!" And she summons something.
but
Oh, shit.
did you actually kill him, Normakus?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He
did.
said
God
specifically that he killed
Dang
him.
it. See, now it wasn't my fault. God.
This is true.
Finally. Something that wasn't my fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, usually it's either you or Normakus.
It's mostly my fault, it seems. Oh, holy crap.
True. Yeah, but now Normakus is... Oh, shit. Well, Normakus can have fun fighting the demon. Since he wants so much and has a heart off that.
Tyrander rolls initiative.
Well put.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the barkeep.
His cousin Ted.
The barkeep said no killing and summoned to that.
Poopy.
18 initiative.
People in a bar fight. It's
Perfect.
dishonorable and disrespectful.
James says to the barkeep, if there's no killing, will that thing kill us?
I don't know. I can't control it very well.
Oh. Yeah. Have fun, Normakus.
Alright, so let me roll for that one. Ooh, yeah. I don't believe it. It rolled a 1 on initiative.
So is this scaled beyond a bar fight?
It's still a fight in the bar, technically.
Has it scaled beyond a lethal or a non-lethal bar fight?
Normakus made it so, yeah, definitely.
Oh, I meant on their side.
1 second. I don't know what you mean.
Like, I know Normakus doesn't care if he kills them, but are they, like, I don't know.
You'd have to ask them.
You're going to kill us.
Hey, yo,
Yes, I'll
ugly.
enter the fight then. So I'll roll for initiative. I rolled earlier about short gun.
Okay.
Ugly, we'll finish this fight later. Let's kick this thing's ass.
13 total.
13.
I love how I'm at the top.
James likes to be on top, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. See, that was like a magician's what a magician would say. Shut up. Sorry. That's going to be my head now.
That's what I said the first episode.
Did you?
Yes. Or like second or third. I definitely said it at one point.
Maybe 4th or 5th. It's getting a little fuzzy. 6th maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tyrander kind of glares at Normakus and goes, "We're supposed to be dead, remember?"
Alright, so James, you're up.
Yeah, I'm aiding towards that. We're going to be dead soon.
I'm seriously considering leaving Normakus to Izistro. Then again, okay, so now things just got real and James pulls out his swords.
Alright.
And actually, I guess a free action to yell to the dwarves, not dwarves, wow, orcs, what I've said before. Ugly, you should, ugly, let's finish this fight later. Let's kick this thing's ass.
They go, BAR!
Agree with them, James. It's your only option.
He disagrees with both of us. He thinks it's blueberries.
BAR!
Tyrander yells,
Anyway, so, I step here right in front of Everstro's face. I now have my sword. Which d20 should I roll? I roll these ones. He is my hunter score and all that fun stuff. And now I actually have to figure out what the heck my swords do. So, wow, I have a +9 to my attack rolls.
Ah.
That would be a 20 and a 22.
Wow. Against Vistro?
Yeah.
Hit.
Awesome. Okay, so that means one of these gets plus damage. Wait, what am I rolling? D8. One of these gets plus damage. Oh, wait, I'm rolling all 4 of my D8. One of them gets plus damage. 1d6. Okay, whatever. Go. 8, 5, 3, 2, plus 1. Wow, calculator comes in handy here. 19 damage.
19. Alright. He just shrugs it off. Alright. 2 barf guys leap towards Vistro. Probably in a very foolhardy way. Undoubtedly in a very foolhardy way. And
Quick question. So, would James now be getting a flank?
No.
Close to his size?
No, not. I'm not sure. I'll check. Well, he's not getting a flank. He would get a flank next turn, of course.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So that is going to be.
At least the bar's getting a flank.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
The bars
sweet.
get a flank.
So one of them breaks a bottle over Evistro's elbow.
Because they can't reach any higher.
They can't reach any higher. And he just goes.
How could a dwarf not have summoned that thing?
Yeah. A dwarf working here has to know how to summon those things.
Yeah.
Did you just make this up on the spot?
Absolutely. Alright, so they're done.
Okay.
Just wait for the
It's
next
now
round.
Carrion's turn.
Alright. Karen gets on a table, and he's like, hey, no. He then leaps at Barf it is indeed, and body slams him.
Okay.
What should I roll?
Strength attack.
Okay.
No.
18 versus AC.
Alright. Barf slams into Evistro. Gotta roll damage for that one.
Okay. D6, you think? D8.
What's your strength modifier?
3.
Alright, so a total of 4 damage on Barf it is indeed. And it actually, Barf is impaled on one of these spikes on Evistro's back by being body slammed into him.
Wow.
So, how is
Thank
he?
you, Dan, for being useful.
Flat.
See? That's why you don't shove. It's not polite. Isn't that right, James?
I have to agree.
And Carrion falls over.
Tyrander just threw us forward 2 thumbs up.
You know what we need? Carrion has just extracted the sickness of drunkenness. This is going to have to be an illness thing. So what I'm going to have you do is at the end of every turn, Carrion,
Yeah.
roll a
endurance checks.
roll a d20,
Yeah.
and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Like a saving throw to see if you can stay standing up.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
I got good endurance though, so yeah.
Yep.
I have 0 endurance. My character's a lightweight. Good
Yeah.
thing he hasn't drank yet.
See, actually, roll an endurance check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm still drunk.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. 25.
25. Okay, you're still up.
Okay.
Good. All right. So Carrion's done.
Yeah, I get to do some
My
stuff.
turn.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's him. It's
Yeah.
Tyrander.
Yes. I'm going to do... Let's see, where are my encounter powers? Go ahead and use one of those. There they are. Okay. Now I just need to. I'm going to use Burning Hands, I do believe.
Okay.
So let me look up what I need to do real quick.
All right. I have long, sad tradition with Burning Hands.
Oh, really?
Must be painful.
Have I told you guys my story about Burning Hands?
Nope.
Don't think so.
The first time I ever ran D&D 4th edition, I was playing a party that basically I had no idea. They were all friends, but I didn't know what they were going to do. So we started off in a tavern. I had plotted out every single person in the tavern. Each one had a plot. Each one had a background. The PCs entered the tavern. One of them walked up to one of the guys there, put out his hands, burning hands. The party proceeded to slaughter every single person in the inn and take all their stuff.
You have told us that before.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
That was my first time running an evil campaign. It was quite interesting.
Alright. Los Blast 5. Oh, it's not each enemy. Crap. Let's see.
Why?
I think if
What
I
is,
do
what
it,
is it?
It's a close blast of 5, and it's each creature.
Oh,
I could
do you
hurt a
not
lot
want
of
to hit
people.
Barf?
Hmm?
Do you not want to hurt Barf with it?
Well, I'm
Does
fine
he
with
need
hurting
to-
Barf, so I can just, if I
Each
re-aim
creature
it,
that means
Yeah.
close.
No, but if it's close, well, it goes burst or goes blast.
blast.
Yeah, you can just go, have the corner of it be like the top left corner be one square below you. That would hit Vistra and Barf.
True.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that, and, let's see, D20. And critical miss.
Ah! That's a shame.
So, yeah, my turn's done.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Ah,
What are those?
City guards, I'm guessing.
Nope. This
no,
is
no,
actually...
no. Remember our rumors.
Oh, that's right.
Shit.
We're gonna die.
Can I jump out the window?
It's an interesting number
Last
of them,
thing I
isn't
expected was to die at a bar.
it?
I think that was probably the first thing Normakus expected on his adventure.
Alright.
After our first point when we walked into that one bar, I think that's the first thing you thought. I'm gonna die here.
Alright. So Tyrandir's done. So Normie?
Yay, Normakus ships back. Sure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a gamble here and do my daily power.
Yeah.
Flames of Phlegethos on a Vistra. One needs to hit. 18 against reflex.
That is a hit.
Yay! Oh, I didn't click. Can I claim Warlock's Curse on a Viscera?
Sure.
Awesome. So that's 2d10s and a d6. Oh no, well, it's 3d10s. So that's shit. 9 damage, and then roll another d10. That's 13. Then I have my Constitution modifier. That's 17. So he takes 17 damage and has ongoing 5 fire damage. Save ends.
Alright. Yeah. You guys are wailing on this thing. One sec. Right.
I love its initiative.
Initiative is 5, yeah. Alright, so Normie's done.
Yeah.
Zan? Hello? Maybe lost Zan.
It's Shadal's turn.
Hello.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
right
yeah,
here.
sorry.
Mike was on mute.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, sorry, I was incorrect. It's Shadow's turn. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, just to clarify, first and foremost, I was kind of warding off falling asleep, while I wasn't doing anything. So can someone tell me where Abyssro came from? Where Abyssro came from?
The barkeep is apparently a summoning dwarf and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. And
I killed someone, she summoned it.
Yeah.
Pretty blunt.
Yeah,
Alright.
for once it was my fault.
I'm gonna start off.
Easy on me.
I'm gonna start off with a perception check on the people at the door, the
Okay.
group of people.
Good idea. That is also, I should point out, that is the basically the stairway down from the upper floor of this particular inn. It's not. It's an internal, passage.
Okay. Alright, what's my modifier, or my bonus? 17 total.
Okay. Let me just check on something because I just realized. I want to double check. I want to make sure I have the exact right information here on this one. It's the deadly 12.
Okay. Thinking so. So, yeah, Shaddad does not want to stay that close to the doorway, so he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next to Normakus.
Okay.
So,
You can tell from your perception check they are merely observing at this point. They have noticed you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I have to keep to the problem at hand right now, so I'm going to use cause fear on Abyssro.
Okay. Good luck.
Nope. Miss.
Nah. So what? Just to be clear, what you guys see down there are essentially exactly what you see in the pogs. A group of black cloaked figures. You cannot see their faces. They're each carrying a staff, and there are 12 of them sort of standing in the doorway there, just observing, just kind of curious. All right. Does Barnard want to do anything?
Barnard takes a minor action of sucking his thumb.
All right. Makes sense. And he lets
Also,
himself.
he takes a move action to move over to Gunhei.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. And also he takes a free action of saying,
Protect me, Daddy.
"What the hell is going on?"
Gunhei slaps him on the shoulder and says, "You haven't traveled with Carrion much, have you?" All right. Right.
Now it's Epistro's.
Is anyone bloodied?
me.
No.
Okay.
No, oh, yeah.
That
Right.
guy.
So just him.
The guy who's
Right.
default for him being summoned, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the
Total
first
hurt.
thing he's gonna do.
Hey, it's the donkey! He's alive! Oh, and he brought a family!
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh, one of them again.
And he's gonna do. Actually, I'm sorry. He's summoning them here. No point having him summon distance away from them. And there. Okay. So, that's not actually gonna help him. Actually, no. I'll have him summon here and here. That's much nicer. Okay. So, first thing he's gonna do is just reach out and slash his claws across James.
I love you too.
Yep. And he rolls a 20. So that's going to be 13 damage.
I'm still up, apparently.
Nice.
I'm like at 8 health.
Okay. So James is bloodied. And now our favorite little creatures.
Oh, I'm so screwed.
Pretty much. Dang it.
Damn it, Normie. See, now the tables have turned. You cannot yell James at me.
I don't.
Who does? What is it, you know,
I don't
James?
think Normakus would run away from this fight since he's what?
What was that?
Yeah,
I said Normakus probably wouldn't run away from this fight since it's a demon I think he's fighting.
True.
Yeah.
Normakus won't run away from a fight anyway.
Wait.
That explains it.
Except against Vecna.
Yeah.
You kind of have to be stupid to fight Vecna.
And when he begged for mercy
level
against the Schnell.
Would you have
Wasn't
rather
that
died
Cario
that?
that did that?
I'm just saying.
Alright.
He doesn't run unless he's dead.
What?
He doesn't run unless he knows he's going to die.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know you're going to die fighting Vecna.
So, will a 12 versus Tyrandir's AC hit him?
A 12? No.
I thought not. Will a 24 hit James' AC?
Would you believe me if I said no?
No.
What's bottom line?
Alright.
Am I dead?
10 damage.
I'm dead.
Ouch.
Come on,
James
yo.
goes down.
Can I shout real quick?
Sure.
Alright, I'd like to shout to the bartender lady, I'll give you 100 gold to undo this.
Interesting.
Diplomacy check?
Yeah, diplomacy check.
Alrighty.
Well, says no how to, yeah.
Where is it? Come on.
That was painful.
So, ooh, yes, that would be a 26 total.
She arches an eyebrow and snaps her finger.
But she knew how to?
Yeah, she just didn't know how to control him.
She says, unfortunately, I can't control them.
Ah, I see. Alright, I made it a little easier at least.
Yes, very much so.
And then he falls to the ground.
Alright, so that were them. They did their attacks. And so up to James. James rolls his
Saving
death
throw.
throw. Yep.
Saving throw. Don't die! Don't die on me now, an 11.
Alright, you're still up. Barf does his thing. And, oh, nice. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. So he does, actually, he goes up with a mighty half-orc fist. He slams into the thing and just turns it into pate. It just splatters onto the ground.
Minions.
And he goes, Barf!
Turn dirt. Yo.
Well, definitely close.
Alright, so he's done.
There's probably bath in that splat.
Yeah, probably is, yes.
There's barf, blood, and cherries all over this place. I don't know why there's cherries. Is the falcon that followed me just like sitting on a chandelier or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like,
Is
oh
it
hey,
my
that's a
turn?
nice show. Where's
Yeah.
the popcorn?
Is it my turn?
It is.
Yeah,
Yep.
carry on.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Karya then like turns to Gunhei like, hey Gunhei, can I do you have a bed I can borrow? It looks like those orcs weren't nothing.
Huh?
What?
Karyon's so drunk they didn't notice the giant demon being summoned.
Okay, what's he asking Gunhei?
Hang on.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. Alright, let me change that. Okay. So basically, Karyan's about to turn around when he notices the giant donkey demon. He's like, oh! Then he sees James unconscious. He's like, oh! And then he pets the donkey.
Okay. Karyan is now marked by the donkey.
What now?
Karyan is now marked by the dretch.
Okay. Okay, because I petted it. Alright. Alright. Time to get serious. Karyan then does a minor action of inspiring word on James.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Inspiring words. Okay. Presence. Inspiring word. Okay, so if I encounter, close person one self or ally. All right. Basically, it's 1d6 plus his own healing surge, so I roll 1d6. 2 plus healing surge.
All right.
Yay! I am now up to 1 healing surge of health.
Nice.
Okay then.
Alright.
Oh, in time for the standard action, which basically since Karyan doesn't really have his weapons on, just smacks him.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Strength check.
Yeah, strength. Yeah. 15 versus AC.
Versus AC. That is a hit.
Yay! So yeah, basically Karyan skull bashes him in.
He goes down.
As James gets revived, he gets up. He's like, "Oh, that was one hell of a bar fight."
The barkeep points at James and makes a little gesture as if pay up.
Oh, to me.
Do I mean to?
I'm sorry, to Tyrander, yeah.
Yep. I walk over to the bar. I go ahead and hand her 100 gold.
Okay. She says.
And I say I'd like to apologize for all of my friends, and hopefully we can just leave this in the past and forget about it.
That would be good, especially if you leave now.
Can do.
James pulls out 25 gold and says, "Can I get a beer for the go?"
No. Go now.
Then James picks up one of the beers on the table and walks out with it.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Chaotic
we walked out of the
go.
Karyan's so drunk. Shadar, can you help me out?
He's already gone.
Then James, I guess, walks over to carry on and, I don't know, helps him out. And Bernard has to be following us.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
a sec.
Yeah, Bernard helps me out too.
Okay.
Yeah, Bernard and James are having him on each shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, and before Karyan leaves, he talks to him. Good Al, see you later. Oh crap, the hangover's kind of...
50, sure, I've got 600 gold.
Yeah, have him pay you 200 gold plus interest.
James did that because he hasn't been able to fight for the past while.
True.
I'll give
He's like, okay, so there are animals. I don't hurt animals. Then in the other fight, I was hiding like a little girl. I want to hit something.
Brad, I've given you 100 gold because that's the 100 gold I owe you.
Oh, okay.
But I don't owe you anything else. Well, at least Normakus doesn't.
Okay. And that will be a total of... I'm going to say, let's see here, 100 XP each, except Karyan gets 90, because he entered the battle late.
For once again, reduction. So I'm at
I love how we brought it.
2,790.
Okay.
I made it to 2,650.
Cool.
Same with me.
And the mysterious figures just stand and watch you leave.
Bye-bye. Actually, I don't think I really noticed them there.
True. And all the
he saw them but didn't think anything of it. I mean, there's a tree in this place.
Yeah, true, yes. There's a lot of weird stuff happening here. So where to?
Music's place. Or I guess I should keep that, I guess.
Yeah.
I suggest we go to my sister's house now that, or wherever she's staying, since I am guessing most of the inns will refuse our custom, at least for tonight.
I agree with that suggestion.
I'm fine as long as we
James
get out
just
of
kind of nods, but and holds his holds part of one part of him it's like, ow, son of a.
That depends. Is there an outhouse there?
Very likely.
All right, I'm gonna be needing that a lot.
I'm gonna need to sleep in the bathroom.
So to speak.
All right.
Then I guess we got a music song.
Yep.
Oh.
So off you guys go, and you ask around a little bit. Find. Oops, 1 second. No, we're good. Ask around a little bit and find your way to a rather nice quarter of the city, all things considered. You are
So we're
somewhat
drunk, battered, and walking through this nice part of the city.
Yeah. You attract no notice whatsoever.
We never fit in anyway. Now we just fit in even less.
That's true. Yeah, you're attracting a lot of stares, but of course people are too polite to say anything about it. And you come to this.
What you looking at, boy?
Very nice. Basically, you've seen Mary Poppins, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those houses.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's sort of in,
That's how I imagined it.
amongst many others. There's a little garden out front, things like that. And you go up to the front gate, and you can actually just go right into the garden. You knock on the front door, and a little like porthole opens, not a porthole, but one of those little sliding doors open in the door, and it's kind of dark inside. You can't see, but you hear a voice saying, "Yes."
Oh my.
We are here to see music. It is a brother calling.
You see like the glint of something in there as something moves, and then he goes, "Ah, Mr. Normakus, excellent. Come in." And you hear a click, and the door opens. Inside, standing in the front hall, is a man made entirely of crystal. You've heard rumors of these things. You've never actually seen one before, most of you. It is what's called a shard mine. And he is standing there, and he wears clothes, but he is just like an all-crystal being, and his eyes shine with this sort of glitter of raw intelligence as he invites you into this rather plush home, although he sort of cocks his head at your somewhat bruised and battered appearance. And he turns to Normakus and says, "You are, of course, always welcome here, Mr. Normakus. But may I ask, what brings you here today?"
We simply need a place to stay for the night, and my sister offered us dwellings, at least for tonight.
"Well, of course, you are always welcome. Any friends of Mr. Normakus is a friend of ours." So he escorts you up to the second floor, where there are various guest bedrooms and such. Very nice, very tastefully arranged. It's currently, let me see here, what time is it? It's probably getting on towards morning, all things considered. So,
Travel during the night, go.
Yeah, totally. Considering that it was an evening party, then the arena fight, and then now this. So yeah, it's probably 3 or 4 in the morning. But you're able to get in there. As you go into your room, a 5-year-old tiefling comes running into the room and just sort of looks at you with wide eyes and then runs out.
James just waves at her. Hi.
Cute kid.
Yeah, he waves back.
Where's that
Hi.
doctor now?
He waves back and then runs out. So, what you gonna do?
Look for
James
music.
just kind of flops down on the bed.
Okay.
He's
Probably
like,
like to reception check the nearest bathroom, or toilet, or garbage can, or anything.
or streetwise. It would be a streetwise check. Where's the bathroom?
In the
Go.
house? Really? In the house?
Yes.
I look over to Shada. Cleric, is it possible to cure a hangover?
I wouldn't really know. I don't get drunk too often. I can hold my alcohol.
Sadly, magical research has not advanced that far yet.
It can't cure the common cold, yet it can heal your head being cut off.
Yeah, exactly. There is an outhouse out back.
Okay, Burns, can you help me walk over there? And like you would do so, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he with a little bit of trepidation, he accompanies you out there.
Okay. Also, I need him to spot me.
He just goes.
Hold my hair back.
Pretty much.
He just goes. What's the name of that alien on Futurama?
Zoidberg?
No.
Oh no, not Zoidberg. It was Amy's husband.
Kip.
Kip.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold my hand. I don't know if I can get to the bathroom. Scared.
All right. So Normakus goes off in search of music, and she is actually sitting in her study. And when Normakus walks in, she gets up and arches an eyebrow at his attire and says, "Well, welcome, Normakus. So, been having fun, clearly, again."
What would you expect anything less of me, sister?
Nope.
You offered us a place to stay for the night, and we could really use it at the moment. If you would kindly let our friends stay the night, that would be fine.
I can tell. Did you bring any trouble with you?
No, trouble seems to have a very good way of finding us either way.
You did bring a drunk tiefling along.
But no immediate danger that I should protect myself against?
No. But there is a few things I would need to discuss with you, perhaps soon, or even now, if that would be possible.
This can wait. What do you... And she puts her papers down. What do you need?
The tiefling you've met earlier, the tiefling that's in my company, he's our, to put it bluntly, he's our brother.
What?
He's our... Wait, actually, I never found... Is he our full brother? That's how I took it. He's our full-on brother. He's not a half-brother.
What did Reval say?
I'm pretty sure... I'm just sure he said son of. So I'm taking it as full-on flesh. So yes, I'm going with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our parents had another child and for some reason sent him away. But Normakus doesn't know. What's he gonna say?
Okay, go ahead.
She sits down rather heavily and says, "Well, this is a shock."
Think an idiot like that could be my brother.
That an idiot like that could be my brother.
Yes, it seems so. I was shocked as well.
How did you find out?
Someone who was the son of... This is going to be...
This is going to be tough.
Sister's mother's grandma. A man who used to work... A man who was the son of a man who used to work with our father informed me of this. Back in our father's adventuring days, he worked with a man...
Our father had adventuring days?
Warlockers.
Yes. He... Before he settled down with our mother, he adventured a lot of the land and apparently did great deeds. It is how he trained me to be who I am, and I suspect how he was eventually killed by the demon that killed him.
I must admit, it does fill in a few blanks, does it not?
Mm-hmm.
So this... What's his name again?
Carry on.
Carry on. He's,
Interesting.
Indeed. So he is... He is also he's a child of both father and mother?
I would hope so. I would not like to... As far as I know, yes, I would not like to accuse our own father of being disloyal to our mother.
Well, I mean... Our father met our mother, somewhat later in life. Who knows what else he was caught up in beforehand.
Well, Carry On seems a few years younger than me, so I would. The details are vague, but as far as we know, he is our brother. Fortunately, we do not even have we don't. We do not even know.
Cthulhu.
The form of Cthulhu.
Ah!
Anyway, we do not even know if that is true at the moment. So I suggest we confront Mother about this whenever we can.
Mother.
Yes.
Mother's not doing well, Normakus.
What has happened?
She fell ill. She is subject to tremors and strange visions. We do not know what ails her. She is now confined to her bed. I have hired all the best doctors I can find, but we can find no illness in her.
I see. Well, if it is the Raven's Queen's wish, then she must pass on.
Oh, Normakus. Must you?
She's my mother as well. If I choose to deal with this in this way, then I shall.
Was there anything else you wish to discuss with me?
Nothing specific. I would ask the usual questions of how the family fares, but it does not seem like a time to discuss idle things.
Indeed. It is late and it is early, Normakus.
Yes, I suppose myself and my party will retire to our quarters for now.
Roll a perception check, please.
Just me?
Yes.
And then my perception is... That is a 15 total.
Alright, and roll an insight check.
Ooh, that was better. That's a 20 total.
Okay. For those wondering, he's looking for two different kinds of things. There's something going on with her internally, sort of mentally, that she's just not wanting to discuss with you right now. But it's clear that she is upset about something kind of fundamental at the moment. And she's like trying to tamp it down. It's kind of like, if you're at work and you have a cold and you're trying not to, get the
look like you have a cold.
Exactly.
Sister, there seems to be something troubling you. If anyone, you can discuss it with me.
Whatever do you mean, Normakus?
I can call it a sibling sense, but I can at least tell that you're upset about something other than the obvious.
Diplomacy check, please.
Good thing my diplomacy's high. 18 tall.
Oh, good. The stress of the road has been weighing on me, Normakus. I'm very tired all the time. There are moments, silly as it sounds, that it's as though I hear voices. It's just there's just too much. It is the singing and the travel and not being around the children. I'm just overwhelmed.
Well, Gregory has every time I have met him been trying to convince you to at least pick one of your many homes to settle down in. I know this is not the time in the world to do this, but at least that is something now to think about. Now that you have more than enough money to sustain yourself, and if you're feeling ill, the cleric I travel with could perhaps see you and possibly help you.
Aye.
Actually, should I show up at the door at this point?
Do it.
Use eavesdropping.
Okay.
And here he is now! Oh, how convenient.
So she looks up and says, "So is this the cleric in question?"
Normakus just turns around and, swears into a corner because he knows he's eavesdropping. Yes, this is him. Shadar, this is my sister, Music.
She nods at you and, such. Well met. I suppose I could use with some healing words at the moment. That would be very kind of you.
No problem whatsoever.
Okay. I'd like you to do an Arcana check so you can figure out what's wrong with her.
Me?
No, Jira.
Yikes. Let's see. It's a 11 total.
Okay. There's something deeper going on here. She is, for lack of a better word, under the influence of something external.
Okay.
I'd like to roll a perception check real quick. I'm not in the room at the moment.
Okay.
Perception. So 18, 20 total. Do I notice that he rolled an Arcana check?
That would be an Arcana check to see if you can tell that. It's not
Oh,
perception.
okay. That'll be easier.
Yeah. You can use the same roll if you want to.
Oh, okay. 27.
Oh. At that, but yeah, you could.
All right. I walk into the room
Okay.
and I ask the situation because I noticed there was magic being used.
Okay.
It's a party.
Everyone's really nosy.
Yeah.
My name is Detective Inspector Lestrade. I understand there was magic used here.
As the wizard, I just wanted to make sure that if my help could be used.
As the wizard.
As the wizard.
Yeah. By the way, you all hear out in the distance. Yeah. Music explains basically what's going on. Yeah. Well, your compatriot very kindly asked to, or offered to, relieve my strain, shall we say.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Basically, I did that just so I could help and do the Arcana check again to find the real problem.
Okay. Do you want to do the Arcana check yourself?
Yeah, just to see what the real problem is.
Yeah.
I guess I'll assist him in that since,
Okay.
I'm on Arcana as
Makes
well,
sense.
so. Yeah, that's an assist, 18.
Okay.
The fun thing is my Arcana's 9, so I will always get an assist with Arcana.
Okay, so that would be 28.
28. Wow. All right. 1 second.
I have 12 Arcana.
Okay.
Awesome! Wait, why does Normakus have such high charisma? I don't think I ever use an attack that needs charisma. Oh yeah, I do. Actually, wait, no I don't. I'm not a star warlock.
Or
No, you
warlock.
you intimidate things, which helps your
That's true.
which is helped by your charisma.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just sent Brad a private message. That's what just happened. So, in case you're wondering.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So that's what you find out.
Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, you sent it. Okay.
No one knows.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, so Brent's being really secretive now. Cool.
Yeah.
See. I asked to speak to music in private.
She sort of arches an eyebrow at Normakus and Chira.
Anything you can say, anything you need to say in front of my sister in private, you can say in front of me.
And if this is concerning her health, I think I should be present as well.
Nosy people!
Then I guess it must be
Years old
said.
chitter chatter and walked in. No, I'm just
It appears that you are being influenced by a demon. It may even be speaking to you.
What?
Oh.
No. Come now. You must be... You must jest. Demons speaking... What for?
I jest in no way. I sense a demon speaking to you.
You have quite the friends, Normakus.
Yes, it would seem so.
It's stress, I tell you. It is...
This is in no
Normal.
way stress. There is a magical influence, and it seems to be demonic.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to say I disbelieve you, but frankly, I disbelieve you.
We can deal with this in the morrow, sister. We all need rest.
I agree. I think that would be the best choice of words. Perhaps the situation will be clearer in the morning.
Okay. I walk out into the hallway and call out, Shardmind.
He appears behind you and says, I have a name.
I actually meant to ask, what is your name, sir?
Second?
It would have to be next million, wouldn't it?
My name is Ishalor, young man.
Ishador. Okay. Ishador, I request that as we return to our quarters, you keep an eye on the lady of the house.
I will certainly do that. That has been my job for many a year now.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I approach my quarters or whatever.
Okay.
Is the sun coming up at all yet?
Nah, we'll give you a little more time.
Could you even see it through the smog anywhere? The smog would probably cover it.
Yeah. You can tell that it's getting, you can tell day from night.
Yeah, you could overcast.
Yeah.
Just barely. The brown is slightly lighter brown in the day than it is in the night.
Pretty much.
Alright, I think it would be at this point where Carion is now stopping throwing up. He's refreshed now, but still tired as all hell. So yeah, he's just he's
By the
gonna
way,
walk on his own pretty steadily, but yeah, he's just gonna head up and sleep.
By the way, I gotta say, Carion takes basically considering that a combat round is 6 seconds, he got drunk in 18 seconds and got a hangover 12 seconds thereafter. That's pretty impressive.
Well, he was guzzling it down. He used every action he had to drink.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That is very true. That's very true.
I think you're pretty manly if you can down 10 beers of glass in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Not survive it.
Yeah.
10 beers of homemade beer, by the way.
Yeah. Handcrafted. So
Yes.
Yeah, Carion's kind of just Party isn't sleeping on a bed. He's just kind of leaning against a wall with his father's sword right next to him.
Okay.
Oh, would it be possible, and who would do it in the party, to perform some sort of, exorcism?
Ah.
Cleric.
Should all.
Would it be alright to know how to do an exorcism?
It would be a very specific ritual you'd have to perform. Yeah. Yeah. You can certainly do Arcana checks to try to create
Slow it down like we did.
Yeah. Just sort of magical barriers in general, but it's not or other things like that. But it's going to be very generic. It'll basically just slow it down or make things slightly more difficult for it. But that'll be about it.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Would it be possible to do what I did in the fight with Icel and either transfer the magic? Transfer the direction of the spell?
Certainly possible. Depends on the spell. Depends on how she's been ensorcelled, or how she's otherwise being spoken to.
Well, James is sprawled over the entire bed sleeping.
You guys might want to get some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already in bed.
Okay. Shadad doesn't take any sleep.
Yeah, true.
Carion sleeps samurai style.
Well, not really in bed. I do this meditation. It takes me a lot less time to recover.
Yeah, you're in trance. Yeah.
Okay.
Shadad's at the doorway, I guess, kind of keeping watch, but more or less just in thought.
Okay.
Well, it's not because the only person that sleeps like a normal person.
Well, James just kind of like slammed into the bed and fell asleep.
Yeah,
He
James
normally sleeps well.
Yeah, James sleeps, Karen sleeps, Normakus sleeps.
Brad
Linky
trenches.
gives that you are a horrible, horrible person.
Why is that?
Give the minion the demon.
No.
That's what Linky Giza said.
No.
I'd do it.
Wow. That's
Hey.
it's an interesting theory. Interesting idea.
Now,
Neat.
would it be possible to transfer a demon into an inanimate object?
It is. Anything's possible.
Like a
sure,
book, and we will call it the Necronomicon. Sure.
I transfer it to this plate.
The plate attacks you. Yeah.
Well, then the Sphero breaks through and get into one bonus, though.
Yeah.
No,
Do we still have the genie bottle?
Yes, with a genie in it.
I've always liked the idea of having
She's even more evil.
You could even. Well, no, I'm not going to say it.
Like, I've liked the idea of having, like, a demon that hated me just kind of trapped in my staff.
Nice.
That'd be kind of cool. Though, very consequential in the long run.
To save half the group's sister, I think anything's worth it. That's the point. That's actually, fairly accurate in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Well, like maybe 1/3 of the group's sister.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah.
So somehow we find out she's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Enter into grandma. And Shadar's ex.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you go to sleep, you get up the next morning, and my goodness, I need a bio break. So let me pause for a second while you guys figure out what to do in the morning with your with Normakus's possibly demon-speaking sister.
Alright, I'm gonna run and take a bio break myself
Yeah.
quick.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I keep forgetting to do music, as in actual music.
I just like the DM thing. Stairs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to be going on for too much longer.
Okay.
I've been up for like a really long time. I'm
Okay.
tired.
Fair enough.
Even though you really don't have to roleplay your character any different.
Sure.
He's silent all the time. Same.
Chris, we should really just call Chris when it's like a fight. We summon Shadar! Go Shadar! I choose you!
I've been watching Pokemon recently, so that kind of fits for me.
Well, today in particular, I'm just tired. Can't think much about it, but at the same time, Shadar just has a lot on his mind.
Remember, don't sweat the small stuff.
I was really lucky to wake up. I went to sleep at 2 a.m.
Oh no, I mean it's just that I haven't even been to sleep yet. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I'm
know.
tired.
I'm actually most of the time lucky to wake up for these at all.
They're this long. Your GM is
Yeah,
hungry.
I gotta make a phone call.
The GM. Your game is important to us. Please stand by.
I love the music. It's just...
Is it really that surprising there are no half dwarfs?
Half dwarves? Alright, yeah.
That's probably my favorite part of this.
Yeah.
This has probably turned out to be one of my favorite sessions so far.
It's awesome so far, yeah.
Such as these.
It's blood, not barf.
Barf! Cheese! Barf! Cheese! Barf! Cheese!
Blood punch.
Blueberries!
I was hoping I wouldn't get killed that round, so I could roll an acrobatic check to jump up and off of the summon thing and push the other guy and impale him into him too. I really wanted to do that, but then all of a sudden I get hit for like 20 damage. I'm like, crap.
I was actually half tempted to keep the impaled half-orc, on the demon. So, wherever the demon went, the half-orc, token, would move along with him.
So he could just, the half orc would be like, stuck to him, whacking him, was like,
Yeah.
let go of me!
It was cheese.
It was
So has everyone decided on what we're doing in the morning?
No.
No.
we were arguing over barf and cheese.
Oh. Okay. I guess I could try forcing the demon into the staff. I don't know.
Doing in there this long.
I'll
Well,
roll helpful
we have-
arcana check when I can't
We
do my
have
magic.
3 mages that we can all, as a collaborative effort, try and do something.
True.
We don't even know if it's actually in her yet. We just know that it's controlling her in some way.
Yeah, I can do another arcana check to make sure it's, like, within her.
So I work for Department 7.
Also,
Or
the more time you spend setting up beforehand, that'll also increase the chances of it helping.
Alright.
To get her into a circle and do some more, light some candles, light some incense,
J-
scatter around some crystals, whatever.
James could help because he knows Supernal.
I do.
We were able to contact the demon.
Mhm.
Maybe that would help.
Let's contact the demon.
Well, no, we could.
We all have to hold hands in a circle, and then I'll say, "Come forth, demon."
Well, no, I mean, to use a very Star Trek-esque word, we could do a mind meld in the way that we put James's consciousness in contact with music, so that he can understand what the demon is saying.
Okay.
Oh my.
It's gonna work. What else? The shard mine could almost definitely help in some way.
We need candles, a circle.
Quick, the crate and barrel.
Hurry, we need a circle. What?
Do you have a Pier 1? We need a Pier 1.
I think I have basic ritual components with me.
Oh, good.
Let me make sure.
Yeah.
If not, all I have to do is sacrifice 10 gold to get some.
I have 1350, so.
Let's see.
Yep,
I have ritual.
1,350 gold.
Yeah, because he got all that money for himself.
Yeah.
I kept
Yep, I have ritual components, so I can do the chalk circle and everything, put the chalk line at the head of the room to focus the magic, all that stuff.
Oh, which reminds me, where's that? I gotta give you guys some more money.
Yay, money.
Money's good.
Would the hawk circling the circle do anything?
Probably
more magic, yes?
not.
It'll look pretty.
He'd be a distraction that might lure the demon into an actual sentient being, which would suck.
Yay, we're fighting a demon. Again. Crap.
Let's see here. I'm looking for any specific exorcism ritual.
Yeah, I'm alive again.
The only rituals are the ones in the PHP 1, right? Or are there more rituals in PHP 2 and 3?
There are more. Yeah.
Right.
Let me just see if there's any in those books.
Your game is important to us. Please stand by.
I almost thought that was actually the thing.
Until I screwed up and went.
Actually, I kind of thought it skipped or something. I'm like, huh? Oh no, that was Matt.
Is it really a surprise there aren't any half-dwarves? I can't do an American accent, bro.
That was pretty good.
Is it really a surprise there isn't any half-dwarves?
I can slaughter a British accent. Does that count?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'm sure you can't do it as bad as that.
No, I'm pretty sure I can, especially since I use stereotypes okay. Hello there. Would you like some...
That's great.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Bad English accent, then it becomes a bad French accent instead.
Hello, Governor. Would you like some crumpets and tea?
Dude, you're throwing some Hispanic in there.
Yeah, no, fancy a cup of cheese, crumpets.
All British people sound like this. They all sound basically Australian, which is very weird. That's always the funniest bit, is when an American person tries to mimic an English person and sounds Australian. It's like, no, that's way too far.
I'm British, mate. Like that.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. I'm British.
I don't know why I would even put mate on the end of it. I'm trying to...
Hello, mate. Let's throw another shrimp on the barbie in London.
And go babies.
Alright, so it looks like...
Things can have a beard of, like, bones. I'm looking at the PHB one with a picture of the tiefling. The dude's got a beard of, essentially, cartilage.
Yeah.
Just sticking out of his face. That's awesome. The hell?
See, I can't do a British accent, but I can do a girl voice, kind of, sort of, if I wasn't sick.
Sounds like a girl's voice trying to do a dog's voice.
What?
Hello, ladies. How are you? Fantastic.
The demon turns out to be Elvis. What?
Oh, hey there, everybody. I'm a demon. See? It's
So
fun, bitch.
That's actually really tempting.
But no one in the game world would get the reference.
It's true.
Like it's the same. Like it's the same thing.
Well, no, we got the genie reference.
Our characters
Players
did.
did. 10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck.
Die!
Oh, I so want to watch Aladdin now.
Yeah.
Last time we played, I wanted to watch Aladdin. Now I want to watch it again.
Hey, what happened?
No, we just
Talk about the genie.
He was making jokes.
At your expense, of course.
Oh yeah. I don't have Aladdin in my room. Where is it?
They don't
Watch the fight.
Have this from
I
column
also
A.
did
Have
Disney.
all the column B.
Anything
I'm in
Disney
the
I still
mood.
have is on VHS.
Same here.
Say what?
Anything Disney I still have is on VHS.
Really? I have
Yeah.
a couple of DVDs, I think, of Disney stuff, but yeah, it's mostly on DVD at my parents' house, which means it's probably gone now.
I think I have all the old stuff on DVD because it's all awesome.
We have Ghibli stuff on DVD, but no
There we go.
Disney.
I think,
That's kind of sacrilege in a way.
I don't think... I have Hunchback of Notre Dame on VHS, so I need a DVD of that.
Yeah,
I think what else
I
I
used
have
to
on
have
DVD.
a lot of VHS
Oh.
of the old stuff.
Fantasia 2000. That I have on DVD.
Fantasia.
You know what I can't find is Pokemon the Movie 1 anywhere.
Really?
I had that on VHS. I love
Yeah.
that.
I've got the second one on VHS. I can't find the DVD anywhere because I really
Was
want
it
that.
ever released on DVD?
I don't know.
That's a good point.
The VHS, not DVD.
Yeah.
I know, we took our
I'm checking
VHS and
Amazon
turned
now
it
as
to
we
a
speak.
DVD.
Get my paper out and plan a ritual in case we can't find one.
Yeah, they have Pokemon First Movie on DVD.
Interesting.
Yeah.
£11 on Amazon, so that's about
Okay.
£17. I mean, $17.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh,
I'll
right.
check Amazon later.
This is the
Oh, and you
audio.
still get the limited edition Pokemon card with it.
Wow.
The Mew card?
I still have that.
Nice.
I got that from the theaters.
Yep.
Nice.
Mine's
too.
sitting on my one of my tables in my room.
Frank, you said that I should record down as I'm watching Pokemon.
Yeah, write it down. Yeah.
What should I do? Like more of a Twitter or a blog kind of thing?
I do a blog,
Yeah.
personally. You know,
Yeah, I think
record your
video
thoughts as you
blog.
go, then you have a nice long
I do the entire
Doesn't.
series or just the movies?
The entire series, from episode 1 to the most recently dubbed episode,
Yeah.
I see.
and including the
That's
movie.
a long
Yeah,
ride.
I do maybe one blog post for every
Series.
something
Every,
chunk it
maybe
down.
like 25 episodes or 10 episodes.
Something like that. Yeah, whatever works.
I would say series. Like I should really show you the Linkara's history of the Power Rangers. He does it very well. Yeah. I'll find the link in due time. But,
been Googling. I've been not Googling. I have been using my finger and flipping through a book, and found like an exorcism type thing would probably be around a level 7 ritual. Which is a little high. Something your guys' level would probably be along the level of sort of a general detect, discover, you'll learn more about kind of a ritual. So you could probably get a good idea. If you stress and strain really hard, you could try something. You know, one way we could run this is that basically we will construct a ritual which will actually, you know, take away health HP as you're doing the ritual, and the further you do it, the more you know, the closer you get to doing something with it. And if you get far enough, then you can accomplish what you want.
Well, would we get like bonuses to that? Like if they do what they were saying, mind meld, and I talk to the demon, and then we also have all the other preparations we know about and such.
Yeah, totally. And the more prep you do, the better your chances.
Okay, so I get to talk to someone's demon inside of their head. I feel I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, I suggest the first thing we do is that mind meld.
And then after that, I have
where the hell am I?
I have a ritual kind of planned out that sort of sets it up to where we get as many arcane bonuses as possible.
Okay.
If all of it applies to the DM's rules.
Okay. Sounds good. What do you have planned?
Basically, what we do is we set music in a magical circle. We line it with crystals, which I guess we could consider part of ritual components.
Yeah.
And then there's runes around it, just magic inscriptions. At the top of the circle is the shard mine, focusing as much of his energy as he can into it.
Okay.
On each side is Shadon Normakus, I guess, and then at the bottom is me. I guess all three of us will take minus 10 HP for the extra concentration. And at the bottom, basically what the magical circle has is a triangle that focuses towards me, where I'm holding a staff at the end, trying to absorb the demon.
Well, wait, didn't you want to try to get James to communicate with it first?
Yeah, that'll be first, yeah.
Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is, instead of taking away an absolute amount, I'm going to roll a die, and you'll take away some amount of that amount from each of you each round.
So it's kind of like a very homebrewed skill challenge.
Exactly. And of course, everything will go exactly as planned.
Oh yeah, totally.
So you may have to improvise a little bit as it goes along. Okay. When you wake up, the 5-year-old shows up and is sort of running around the house. There's also a 3-year-old girl who's running around with him, and they both seem fairly happy, a little cowed by the guests. Music is a little unsure of all this, but she's willing to go through with it. You know, from what you've described, it's like, okay, that's, you know, it's serious enough. Willing to give it a go. So she has the actually Grogry shows up. That'll make it easier. So Grogry comes in and he's just whole big, you know, shonen hero type, and he comes in and he takes the children upstairs.
Yeah, I was about to ask, can we somehow get the children somewhere else so they don't get hurt?
Exactly. So he's up playing with them upstairs. They have no idea what's going on. They will soon, I suspect, depending on how this goes. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do this in the parlor, which is a fairly large room, probably about, we would say, maybe 20 feet by 20 feet, something like that. So enough space to inscribe a fairly large circle.
And just to make sure, like, hopefully to make sure, to make it a little stronger, I asked Music if I can borrow about a vial's worth of her blood.
She does not keep vials of blood around.
I'll take a vial, I guess.
How?
Of her blood somehow.
Like prick her finger or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And what I want to do
She's
with
even
that.
less crazy about it now.
Hmm?
She's even less crazy about the ritual now.
Basically, what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to draw a line of her blood from her in the middle of the circle straight to the staff.
Okay.
Hopefully, focus the line a little bit more.
Okay. All right. So describe to me again the sort of the scene here.
Okay. Let's see. I wonder if you could see the picture.
Let's see here.
To make it really clear, I'm going to bring up my camera.
I'm going to go ahead and clear up the map and sort of set folks up on the map.
Okay.
Have a feel for who's where.
Would I be like standing in front of her?
I'm thinking yes.
Yeah.
I'd be like.
Well, actually behind her.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
To change that way, all the focus still goes to the staff and not to you.
Yeah. That would suck.
Instead of the demon being sucked into the staff, James's soul was sucked into the staff.
That is indeed a danger.
Let me out, you prick.
I'm just going to throw these out here. You guys can
Yeah, I'll move them
put
around.
them where they need to be.
Am I out there twice?
Hang on.
He's way out here.
Yeah.
He's upstairs playing with the kids.
That would work,
That's what I would
actually.
think. Yeah, like you would like be trying to, make sure the kids aren't like too suspicious or worried.
That's cool.
Isn't that what Gregory is doing?
Yeah, they're both.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell her if you need us.
Yeah. I don't have a pog for the crystal guy, to my surprise. I thought I had something for him here. So instead, we will go with not that.
You drew a line of blood.
Nice.
Thank you.
I want something kind of weird. I will. Yeah. Gandalf.
Cool.
That is
Gandalf
awesome.
will go here.
Actually, it's mine here.
And let's see.
Oops, sorry.
Oh wow, this again.
Sorry. Let me unpublish that. A bit too big. But that'll give it sort of a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. James, basically where you are, there's a smaller circle just about the square you're in, and you're standing on that circle.
Okay.
There we go.
Where those runes are, there's crystals lined.
Okay.
And let's see, we've got the blood. I'm holding a staff directly in front of me, basically right on the tip of that line of blood.
Okay. That makes sense. And before I forget, just to make sure we don't get our favorite little NPC. Can I help? Can I help?
Did he just ask if he could help?
Yeah.
No.
It looks really interesting. I'd really like to help if I can.
Go upstairs.
Like to keep you alive till you're a lackey.
Just go upstairs and play with the kids. Be with Carry-On.
Aww.
Do it.
Aww. Alright, so he goes upstairs.
I knew what you were planning there, Brent. I knew what you were planning.
That's okay, I can still do it.
What? No.
There's so many ways we can go with this. Alright, cool. Anything else you guys want to do?
These circles.
That's cool. That's very cool.
I'm tripping out, man.
This hash is great, man.
I would someday like to run a game in a world where, like, psychotropic drugs are how you do magic.
Awesome.
Basically, you have to be in some altered state of consciousness to actually cast magic. I think it'd be really interesting.
The cheeseburgers, they attack, man.
Yeah. All right. So the circles are drawn. You're all ready to go. Anything else?
All right. Yep. Let's send James into her mind.
All right.
Totally nothing unsafe about this.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm imagining like my body floating in like a black consciousness with her standing there and this huge ass demon.
And this being anime inspired, you have to be like glowy naked. You know
Yes.
they always do that. Let's see here. What was I gonna look up?
James is right behind her.
Whispering.
Oh yeah. Bow, bow, bow.
It's your sister.
Normakus' sister, not mine.
So I thought that was out of character then.
Let me just check something here real quick.
I don't know.
You need to do porn music.
He would kick James's ass if anything like that happened.
Now, to be honest, this must be the... I think I just created the one reason parents think this is a devil's game.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is writing this down, preparing for Bases and Monsters 2.
You're absolutely right. Let's summon a demon and put it in one of our friends. Perfect.
Put in a staff, but yeah.
Let me just check something. I want to see if I can find the actual words for the Vulcan Mind Meld. That would be kind of fun.
My mind to your mind?
Yeah, my mind to your mind, your thoughts to my thoughts, and there's something else in there, but I can't actually find it anywhere. But Paramount has probably trademarked it to death.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder if we should do that, the 2 circles.
Yeah. Let's see here. No one has it. All right. Too bad. I was going to be even geekier.
My mind to your mind.
Yes.
My mind to your mind.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So here we have our totally non-satanic, not trying to do anything with actual spells, demonic summoning spell.
So Tom Hanks, go away. Put down the notepad.
Video.
Go away.
It's just play. We're just making believe, really.
It's just fake. My ears are burning.
It's just like there's problems at all. All right.
Channeling Cthulhu.
Yes. All right.
Speak through my mind.
He tells me it was cheese. Oh.
I'm just waiting to be floating in her consciousness and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
So, you guys begin the ritual. The runes begin to glow. The crystals begin to actually shake slightly and sort of skitter around a little bit. The shard mind looks like he is concentrating very furiously, although I don't know how you'd tell that. I'm
constipated.
Yeah, his non-eyebrows are moving. I don't know. But I guess his eyebrow crystals are moving. Yes, the room goes very dark, and you all feel a terrible, terrible presence just on the very far edges of consciousness. You feel there's something there. James, on the other hand, is now floating, glowy, naked in black space. In that wonderful cheap way of anime, where it's like just one cell of his body floating, and music, appears in front of him, and there's this. First she just appears in front of him, and then there's like a white line appears between the two of them with that sound effect they always do. And we begin round one. We begin round one, and you guys lucked out. You each take 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage. Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
1 damage.
Where's my character sheet?
Where's my eraser going?
And again, you all slept, so you're all up to full health and all that stuff. As a reminder. And James feels a terrible, terrible presence and some strange connection. He is not feeling any of the same things you are. You all are, but he, as soon as this sort of white line connects the two of them, he feels this vague sense of dread, and he feels almost this sense of like pressure, like you're deep underwater and something's sort of bearing down on you. And round 2, you each take 4 damage, and James begins to hear words, and they are strange words. They are in supernal.
And I can speak.
Yeah.
I can do numbers.
The odd thing is...
I can math do.
Yes.
Can math do?
The words being very faint, it takes a while for you to understand them, and you're just catching bits and pieces, but you're hearing the mundane words. You're hearing things just, things like, you must protect your family. It is so important that you care for those around you. Normakus is poor Normakus is doing his best for himself, but it really would be better if he settled down. Stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. You each take 2 damage.
Alright, I thought someone was cracking the knuckles. It was you rolling a dice.
Yeah.
Either that or it was me typing a whole bunch.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
How's everyone health so far then?
23. 37.
Okay. Yeah, doing
32.
fine. Doing fine. I need to... Okay, moving up to bigger die. Let's see here. So yeah, and you hear just sort of these vague snatches of conversation. You also feel that the presence behind them is big and powerful, almost unimaginably so. That's better. You each take 12 damage.
Shit.
And I am bloodied.
I am as well, I believe.
The room is beginning to shake itself, and the crystals are beginning to skitter across the floor slightly, which is actually like interrupting the circle properly. The shard mind is looking pained, and he's really having trouble at this point. And you all feel like a rush of sulfuric wind against your faces and bodies. Meanwhile,
James doesn't feel any of this.
exactly.
He's like, I'm voting in.
James,
I know
James
it feels
does
like
feel
to be a
breeze.
fetish.
No,
I take another one of those, I'm
Nope.
down.
James does not feel a breeze. Actually.
Well,
I'm
just
sitting here
referencing the
feeling
fact
like a
that
fish feeded.
So James feels this incredibly powerful, very not just large scale, but you can tell something that commands respect is behind this voice. Something really huge, and you each take 5 damage. By the way, do you have any idea how you're going to break this safely?
I'm at 6 health. Pretty much
We're trying
what I
to put it into the staff.
Yeah, pretty much what I was planning is basically use magical words at the very end when we're barely standing, just to use the magical words to call it into the staff and just break the whole thing off, because mostly it's me creating the ritual itself.
Brad, knowing how powerful it is now, do you really want to put it in your staff?
He doesn't know how powerful it is now.
Oh, true.
I think only I do right now.
Yes, it's true.
I'm just like, oh, this isn't going to end well. Tyrion screwed.
Kind of.
Can I like speak to it? What do you want with music?
Yes, you can. And by the way, James can consciously, at least attempt to, sort of break this connection and sort of suck himself back out of this if he wants to. Just to be clear, there's that failsafe.
Yeah.
But yes, you can absolutely attempt to talk to it.
Who are you? What are you? What do you want with music?
What are you doing here?
Oh shit.
You feel a malevolent gaze sort of move in, you feel evil eyes on you. The classic sort of Eye of Mordor feeling.
Well, to put it bluntly, we're trying to exorcise you from her to another object.
Good luck.
Oh.
You each take 7 damage.
Alright, right before I fall unconscious, I have to break everything.
Yeah, we have to break this. I'm on 7 health.
Okay.
I'm at 1 health.
So as I'm basically falling to the ground,
Yeah.
I basically yell some sort of magical word that resembles come and then end.
Okay. Are you trying to pull the demon towards you?
Yes.
Excellent.
Shit.
Not towards me, towards the staff, which is kind of placed at the end of the circle.
Excellent.
Shit. The blood trail.
Give it some food while we're at it.
What's going on here? Why isn't it doing that right?
Come
There
in,
we
demon. Volophone.
A giant red circle appears in the middle of that, right around music. Oh, nice. This will work nicely. James, you are returning to consciousness as you see music laying there unconscious in the center of this circle, and it's basically this red energy is sort of glowing up from the floor, and you see her sinking down into this this sort of pool of energy in the floor.
Shit. Still used to speaking supernal, he yells no and tries to grab her, or basically falls in with her, I would guess.
You need a really, really good acrobatics check.
Okay, well, let's see what James can do to not fall in there.
Indeed.
Which dice likes me the most? Okay, let's go. Wait, no, this one has a 20 showing up. That's a good omen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go dice, go! Well, not a 20, a 19 plus 8.
Oh, not too bad. All right, you grab her by the arm, and it's like she's half buried in quicksand. And actually,
would it be an athletics check or an acrobatics check?
There's an acrobatics check to be able to lunge forward and grab her hand before she was sucked in.
Okay.
You're actually, you are somewhat submerged as well, but the ground like next to you outside the circle is solid. So you're going to go and try to grab onto that while 1 second. He said.
While an error message comes up.
While an error message comes up. There we go. Rescan for Pogs. A giant hand reaches up out of this energy and slams down on the solid ground near you. It's this horrid red sort of giant red hand. It is massive. It's several feet thick, and it just reaches forward and slams onto the ground.
I wonder if we can throw a rock and hope that it'll fall back down.
How do we work out the fact that I'm unconscious? Do I have to throw random saving throws, or?
Go ahead and roll a d20 right now.
Okay. And that was so close, 19.
You are up.
Oh, cool.
That's fine. Since you were just barely knocked unconscious. So your eyes open to the sight of this giant arm coming out and slamming down.
You're like, did that not work?
So much for fail-safe spell.
A wind picks up and is howling around the room, and it's almost like you're in the center of a hurricane at the moment.
Can I use rushing to help, James?
You can certainly try. How do you want to do that?
I think if I could come up with any magical reason why Normakus could
James
do this.
is holding on to the edge, and he's holding on to music. Can you, toss her up?
You can't toss her, but you can certainly sort of pull her closer. Normakus can certainly walk around to the... run around to the edge there and sort of
Just casually stroll.
Yeah, casually stroll over. Something seems amiss. And you can kind of hand her to him, and he can help to pull her out.
That'd be a strength check for me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then yeah,
Shit.
I'd like to pull her up, trying to get her out.
Okay, that's going to be an athletics check from both of you.
Let's go with this dice.
At
Do
least
you like
have
me
a
too?
+1 on that.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, would it be possible, since it's an emergency situation and the adrenaline's kind of going as I'm getting back up, could I try rolling Arcana, I guess, and continue trying to pull all this crap into my implement?
You absolutely can attempt to, yes.
Can I assist?
I rolled a 20
Yes.
for athletics.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Hopefully that will help, because I rolled a 3 total.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're going to love this one, Brent.
Yeah.
32 Arcana.
Holy guacamole.
I assisted as well.
Okay. All right. All right, we can do this. I think we can do this. It's going to be a little hard to see.
The question mark up.
Congratulations! You just summoned Orcus.
Hello, Orcus.
And he is being very mildly but noticeably pulled towards that staff.
That's crazy.
All right. Do I need to try it?
Summoning a god.
Can I try it one more time to see if I can just put him in the staff?
You can attempt so. Do recognize this is a level 33 monster, so it has very, very high resistances.
So Orcus wants to fight Vecna.
Yeah. Possibly.
Oh, fight Vecna.
I'll put it this way. You can do a couple of things. You can try to put him in the staff. You can try to push him back. Yeah, push him back through the portal.
Back in the music?
Say what?
Get him.
Well, hopefully they can pull out music, and you can sort of bash him back. Play whack-a-mole on Orcus, and push him back into the portal.
But would he go back into music because of that?
That's a good question.
Damn it.
I'd rather have him back in the demon world than here.
True.
I wouldn't. I would love to have a level 33 god in a staff near us. That'd be
exactly.
amusing.
He's a little wooden staff, and he's a level 33 god. I think he can break the hold.
If we make the hold strong enough, we'll be good.
What could possibly go wrong?
Come on, this is amusing.
So
wait, why is one of the major gods of evil inside of
that is a very good question.
music? Wow.
That is a very good question.
I
will say one thing.
Keep throwing gods at us.
I will say one simple thing. Who's your daddy?
Oh, good point.
Yeah. Yeah. So he now I will point out he is just beginning to crest out of this this energy sphere. James has managed to pull music closer to the edge, but not quite out. What do you guys want to do? Because
then
the farther up he gets, the more he's going to be able to use his powers.
Push him back, push him back.
Yeah, push him back.
Okay.
Does Colin have any advisory sense this going on?
I think everything within 4 or 5 miles can sense that this is going on.
Yeah.
Goo Goo Gaga, there's a god being summoned, Goo Goo Gaga.
Alright, give me all the assists I can get.
Yeah.
Wait, I kind of need to get out of this. I don't want to be trapped here with it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to roll another athletics to pull her out.
Okay, alright.
My dice just went.
I got a 16 on the athletics to help James.
Okay.
I rolled a 20 plus 27.
27.
Can I throw her this time?
To pull her out? Yes. You're not able to throw her, but you're able to pull her all the way out and into Normakus' arms, while Tyrandir and Shada attempt to suck the demon and James back down to the demonic world.
Uh-oh. Well, did I get it? I got an assist from Shada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. That would be a 28 total.
28 total. What is his... no. He has a will of 49. Okay. Well, what does happen is that he is no longer being sucked into that, and he comes up. Actually, tell you what, we'll do that. Yeah.
For the love of God, don't put a death god in me.
He rises and sort of sweeps his head around, looking at everyone and snarls. Everyone takes automatic 10 necrotic damage.
I think we all died.
Unconscious.
I'm unconscious again as well.
Who is?
Can I have used a healing surge during that time?
No. Who is not unconscious?
None of us.
Everyone.
I'll
tell you who's not unconscious. Carrion.
Yeah.
So Carrion comes running down the stairs.
Carrion and Gregory, mind you.
Carrion and Gregory.
What about Burns?
Burns
He
is
burns.
children.
Burns. Yeah, that's true. Burns with the kids. That sound is the wind, children. So Carrion.
Explosion. No worries.
So Carrion, you see this black miasma spread out from the rising head of Orcus and hit all of your friends, and they all drop as he is sort of rising out of this red glowing energy disc in the floor.
Okay, so here's something I shouldn't mention for my own well-being, but I'm still in the energy and now I'm unconscious.
That is correct.
Oh my god.
So Carrion, what do you
Yes?
do?
Sorry, can you repeat some of that? I had to mute my headset for a second. Sorry.
Okay, you come down the stairs,
Yeah.
and you see the head of Orcus rising
Right.
out of this red energy, and you see this black miasma spread out from him, hit all of your friends, they all drop.
Mm. Crap. So basically now it's what do you do?
What do you do?
Boy. What?
Well, what does Carrion do?
Well, let's see. Definitely what he would do is grab his axe and just try smacking his head back down into it.
Go for it.
I'm in there.
Pull James out first.
I don't think he can see me because I just fell
No,
in.
James is behind Orcus. Carrion can't even see him.
I don't think I'm not only just behind. I think because I fell unconscious, I started falling back in.
Correct. You're now about a third of the way into the energy.
Yeah, I'm.
So what should I roll?
Attack.
Okay. I guess I'll
roll 8d20 and get
All right.
a 20. That's all.
And he rolled.
I'm 19.
19 on attack.
19. So 19 plus axe would be 21.
21. All right. Carrion comes in, flies in, slams his axe against Orcus, this horrid goat-horned head of Orcus. He immediately takes 10 damage from being inside that black cloud.
Okay.
And Orcus begins to sink down. He sort of howls in rage. You actually note that your axe almost it's like it bounced into and out of him. It's like he's kind of half corporeal. And as that happens, you happen to notice your good friend James sinking into the energy behind him.
With him.
With him.
Can I do
Okay,
a saving throw or something and try to regain consciousness?
Yes.
Saving throw. Save me. 20. Holy shit.
Whoa! James
I love
returns
you
to
guys.
consciousness.
You are my best friend.
James returns to consciousness.
Oh my god, I'm conscious. Do I just do a healing surge or something?
No, you're at 1 HP.
Yay,
So
1 HP.
I'm guessing they used a move action and a standard action right there.
That is
right?
correct. That is correct.
There's a minor action to try and grab James's hand or something.
Yes, you can.
Excellent.
You just go ahead and do that.
And I've got improved grabs. That's
All right.
plus 4
So
to it.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an athletics check from Carrion and an acrobatics check from James to sort of wiggle his way out as
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Carrion is pulling on him.
All right. So athletics check.
Yep.
All right.
I got a 24.
Ooh,
I got an 18 athletics.
an 18.
Wiggle, James, wiggle.
James pops out as Orcus sucks back down into that thing with a roar. The circle shrinks down and pops out of existence with a giant explosion, which just wind blows everywhere. This foul, stenching wind literally blows the house up. Like literally, there is a column going all the way up through the ceiling, all the way up to the roof, blows the roof out and open as everyone is sort of flung out into the walls, through windows, and just everyone goes everywhere.
We jump out the window.
And with that,
would we go fly? Would me and Normakus go flying since we're up, since
yes,
we're sitting on him?
Absolutely.
This is going to end well.
Yeah, you go flying out. You actually end up on the lawn outside. It brings
Dude,
you.
this is a huge house. That's gotta hurt.
You each take 1d10 damage.
I'm dead no matter what.
Roll it.
You each take 1d10 damage for flying.
Should we roll it?
Yes.
I rolled a 2. It's not like it matters.
I rolled a 9.
No.
I'm bloodied, but that's about it.
Minus.
And with that, we are done for the session.
Oh, I knew you'd do that.
Dang.
Good. 5-hour session. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Shall I give you XP for fighting Orcus?
Yeah, and by the way, just before we end the session, Kara just goes like, "What the were you doing?"
You probably yelled that as me and you were flying.
Isn't
Probably yelled that.
everyone on
Dude, I love the image of Carrion like sitting up. I love the idea of Carrion sitting up, like smoke rising off him, and turning and going, "What the were you doing?"
I thought you were playing a board game.
You each
Lovely.
get, because that was some good role playing and some good putting things together. You each get 500 XP.
Wow.
From that.
500
I
XP
think
for
I
just plain
might
living.
level up. I think I might level up maybe. Probably not. No. What do you think? 8, 9.
I think you need 3,500.
2. Yeah.
I got
close
30,50.
Close.
And 3,150.
I have 3,290.
Okay, so getting close.
One more battle. I really want to get my feet so I can be a warrior warlord.
Yeah. Orcus is worth 155,000 XP, by the way, if you happen to kill him. So one of these days.
As me and Normakus fly, I'd say it wasn't, not Normakus, carry on, it wasn't all entirely my fault this time.
It was all my fault this time. I'm going to take a lot of shit when we get out.
Well, I think it was like partially all of our fault for that.
So let me get this straight. You guys decided you would do a summoning circle to find a demon and suck him out into a rod.
We all agreed to that
It
anyway.
seemed like a good idea at the time. It certainly did. I can
It
totally
seemed like a
understand
good idea at the time until I talked to the fella.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Would it have changed anything if I had clarified that it was a focusing circle?
Probably not.
Damn.
I was wondering, is everyone okay, or do we have to wait till next episode to find out?
Well, you're all knocked unconscious. I don't think there's any.
I'm not.
Well-
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, everyone who was inside that room was knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah?
I'm trying to remember.
Mm.
Sorry. Oh yeah. Since we got her out of there and me out of there, is the demon still inside of her?
That is a very good question, which you will have to find out next session.
Find out.
I would think
The
that
next
it would be out of
episode
her.
of Dungeons and Magical Girls.
Tyrander's just going to wake up, brush off, and give her a quick check.
So
Okay,
did
did it work?
I'll be sure to check her vitals.
Give her
Yeah, I love that idea. So did that work? No. Oh, darn. Oh, well. Yeah, we should have to find out. All right, so feedback. Favorite part of the session?
The last
We
part.
went from a bar fight to summoning a god.
Who?
I'm yeah.
I was really proud of myself for figuring out he was being listened in on.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, so I'm like...
That was really good.
Yeah.
And I would expect that like a modern sort of thing, but this is like fantasy, so I never even thought of that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the tough things, and
clever, Brad.
And guys, please feel free to question things and bounce things. It's always hard to figure out exactly what style of magic we're using. Everyone has a different view of how magic works, so it's always good to get that clarifying information as to what I'm actually saying and what I mean.
I've read like the first 10 Drist books, so I'm familiar with magic.
Yeah. There's some very good books out there actually on the history of magic in the real world and how it was seen and how it's changed and so forth, which is very interesting stuff. So least favorite part of the session?
I don't think this is a good session to test out fortune cards.
True.
Yeah. I didn't even use mine, honestly.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to say what my favorite part was.
Wait. In the very end, can I use my card to take half damage from falling?
Yes, you can.
There, I am just at. I'm
focused.
Nice. So go ahead, Dan.
I was gonna say, my favorite part of the session would be getting the minion. I'm sorry about that. It's like having a pet now, except less work.
James already has kind of a pet.
I have a pet. I don't know where the hell it is.
I don't, and now I have like a sidekick.
True.
That's exactly
you make it sound like you own him, like you in particular own him in particular.
See, I thought I was going to have a pet, too. I was trying to get a minor demon.
True.
Everybody wants pets.
Yes, the plot did not cooperate with you this time. I like that idea, though, of having a demon that hates you inside the wand. That's a neat one.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure that one out.
Yeah,
keep trying for that one.
About that. I can imagine, like, a demon inside your staff, and Normakus would take every single opportunity to try and kill it.
Yeah. I don't think Normie would like that.
Give me the staff. I just stand in 1 second.
Who's that extremely powerful? I think it's just D&D in general. It might be Forgotten Realms. The extremely powerful devil, the one on top of the tier.
You mean the guy you're looking at on the map?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me look him up while everyone's talking.
Sure.
I certainly liked the. I certainly liked the bar fight. That was amusing. I was expecting it to go like when Carrion did the thing in the dojo. Expecting skill check, and done. Roll for initiative. Okay.
I was thinking about that too initially.
Yeah, I was tempted to go that direction, but I thought, we'll make it a nice big old fight.
Yeah, I want Asmodeus in my staff.
Oh, the devil. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
The archdevil Asmodeus. I want him in my staff.
That would be very interesting.
100.
Yeah, that would not be easy. I'll put it that way. It would be interesting.
Yeah.
Matt, how about you?
My favourite part was probably the RP between Normakus and music.
Oh, okay.
Least favourite part would be the fact that it ended, as always.
Yeah.
No, everything seemed fine to me.
Okay.
So,
cool.
I liked how the bar fight went down. That's not puke, that's blood punch.
Yeah, definitely.
And then kicking him into Carrion. I wanted to do that not only to bring him into the fight, because that just seems like something that would happen in a bar fight. People getting thrown around and beers getting spilled.
Absolutely true.
I was kind of waiting for someone else to join in.
Yeah.
I was like, the tree guy will get in.
In my opinion, I think this is the perfect format for D&D. Like this one went almost perfectly. That's how
summoning gods.
Not the summoning gods. It's just sort of the format.
Certainly not a satanic game.
Yeah.
That was the right amount of RP and encounter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was a nice amount. I would definitely like James to get a try though. I don't know about Stella, but like I got a fair amount. Normakus as always gets a really nice amount. But again, music is like in town, so what do you expect?
Of what?
But for RPing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess as encounter-wise goes, but there was like a short battle. And,
True.
Yeah.
I took one turn and then that was it.
Yeah.
Shadon did nothing this time.
Yeah, like I took a turn and I missed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Shadon was on vacation this episode.
I got a lot going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Out of your mind.
Yeah. I'm kind of regretting I'm taking Karian. Like I like how he's like the comic relief of the series, but he also has a serious side. But like since like everything is always so serious, I feel the need to be the funny one around. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like serious talk, battle, reference, and the reference would be the only funny thing about the session.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I need to be funny and doing stupid stuff like body slamming and work into the demon, which is it's stupid, but it's entertaining.
Yeah.
As a thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's still entertaining to do the serious stuff. You know, it doesn't have to be funny. You know, I'm quite happy for it to be quite serious all the time.
Like,
well,
James,
you may be happy, but it's also kind of broadcasted through YouTube, so I'm also trying to make it interesting for them. I mean, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, but you know, people do watch films because they're serious, not just because they're funny. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, people don't just watch things because they're funny. You know, I'm pretty sure most people are watching this because it's serious and, you know, all the interesting bits where we get into our characters and get really into it, not for the parts where we're just bringing in a Star Trek reference.
Well, I disagree there, actually. I mean, you know,
I think they're there for both.
There are plenty of people who are into this just purely for the geeky fun.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I mean, certainly, you know, you don't want one at the expense of the other.
Yeah. I definitely want to bring up more of Karian's serious side. I even kind of alluded to it a little bit in this episode. You can find it. I definitely want to try pulling that out more. But Karian is kind of a sort of happy-go-lucky character, but when shit flies, he gets serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so far I've been missing the opportunities, unfortunately.
It takes time.
Yeah.
For future reference, in case it does end up happening, how many of my companions are going to hate me for carrying around a demon instead of killing it?
As long as you keep it in check and maintain its litter box, I'm fine with it.
I think Normakus would be rather unhappy.
I would be unhappy, but as long as it's not actually there, you know? Like, it's in the staff, okay, it's good for now until I feel like killing it, too. Smash the staff. The god of death is summoned from the staff.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, then again, it's the same guy who said he'd kill his sister if she was a demon.
Yeah, true. That is very true.
Well, I mean, if anything starts going bad with the staff, he'll be pissed.
Actually, it's an interesting question. How would Normakus, react to one of his companions having a demon locked in a staff?
Destroy the staff and scold the partner.
Yeah.
And perhaps just basically disown him.
But like immediately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
It's an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's just a demon in my staff. It's not a problem.
There's just a god of death in here.
There's a god of death in here. It's not an issue. Don't worry. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Cool. Anything else?
I know this is kind of unintentional, but I love the misunderstanding that happened in the episode that I won't point out.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Okay, that's kind of pointless if you're not going to point it out.
I actually kind of know what it is, I think.
Yeah, I think you do know what it is, Mike.
Lovely. I kind of want to point out, he said that, Normakus and Karian, that they got a bunch of RP and that they're kind of hoping that my backstory would be out. I mean, my character gets a bunch of role-playing, but none of his backstory has really been...
Yeah. that has been something that unfortunately has been pulled in various directions, and the way the story has gone has not allowed that. So I think one of the things I'm planning is to sort of force that next session. So we'll find a way to make that work.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see James's backstory go into play. You've already seen my characters. You've already seen some of Normakus's.
Yeah.
Let's see some. Let's mix it around a bit.
Speaking of which, one of the things that Matt and I are planning on doing is recording a little session where I'm just going to talk about how I've been DMing this game. So I'm sort of going to go back and say, okay, here's what I had planned out, here's what I didn't plan on, here's how I adapted, things like that. So I don't know if you guys want to watch that or not. Because
I would.
Because it'll sort of go behind the curtain. But just FYI, if that comes out, that's what that is. So just you'll know what that is.
Okay.
It should be interesting.
Yeah, behind the screen.
Exactly, behind the DM screen. So we'll.
Yeah, because I'm having trouble with that as it is. Like I'm like making these really roundabout encounters, and just like this doesn't feel right.
it takes time.
I've got the books and everything, but that's about it.
Well, and that's one of the things is that DMing doesn't come naturally to anyone. There's experience involved.
Just in case, like to make sure, I don't want to spark a lot of hate between PCs.
Yeah.
Just to keep it going smooth.
Yeah.
I'll broaden it out to where just like not necessarily a demon, but some sort of being.
Okay. I like it. We'll find something. Actually, which raises the question. I mean, how comfortable are you guys with having players who are kind of grumpy with each other, or having characters?
I kind of felt like it was always headed that way since like the third or fourth session.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand the question.
Are you okay with the PCs kind of not being all sugar and light and happiness with each other, but everyone being kind of grumpy?
If the game would have went a certain way after the third session, the group might have broken up. Me and Matt were talking about that.
Yeah.
Being like great with each other. I guess I can understand with it. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just want to make sure I want to make sure you guys are comfortable with how things are going and that everything kind of works.
Probably the one thing I wouldn't like is if when like alliances are made against one character.
Yeah.
That's where it gets kind of asshole.
Yeah. No.
Like I just don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we were making against one character. We're making an alliance between ourselves.
Yeah.
And then if one character does something either of us don't like, it would be kind of like that.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this. The closer one gets to that sort of party friction, the harder it is to roleplay, and the harder it is to just, do it in a way that doesn't just feel unpleasant.
Yeah.
So, as we move in that direction, we'll just keep the lines of communication open. We'll keep talking about it and make sure we all understand. Here's how it's getting a little bit too much for me, and we'll kind of back off and that kind of thing.
Anyway, I gotta go, guys.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, sorry, I was cut really short this time, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay.
See you there.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, and I want to show you guys something. Let me go grab that real quick.
Maybe I'll just make it to where I have like Drake or something.
James doesn't really have that much of a problem with the demon in his staff. Now, if he starts summoning the demon, he'll get kind of pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll kill the demon as he summons it, kind of deal.
Okay.
Where are you? And if any of the party refuses to kill a demon, he probably will, which is gonna suck if you bring Isel back.
True.
Because James is gonna be like, oh, what do I do?
I can tell you what he's gonna do. Pretty lady.
Well,
Pretty lady.
Mike, with the thing with the staff, it wouldn't have ever come to that because Normakus just wouldn't stand for it. Normakus would be like, make that staff go away or you die, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what Normakus does.
I'm looking around for creatures that don't necessarily fit into demon, but I could suck them into my staff.
A nymph. I don't know.
You could suck one of the fairies into your staff.
So what you guys are seeing right... Oh, I need to stop the recording. Shoot! Alright. See you guys next time on D&M.